The Army's trying to bring back the XM25.
Hell yeah. Should have never been canceled in the first place.
We're only at a level 2 on the races. We got to get those numbers up.
N-word? What? Oh!
Yeah, they jerked themselves off to death.
They became like the 55th Gooning Brigade.
That's such a good shirt.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous. And Brandon, his hair is fucking fabulous. And Donut, a dark joke disposition. And there's a fat electrician. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Doctors, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast. I'm joined here today by Eli Doubletap, Chris Cappy from Cappy Army, Nick Davis from Tactically Acquired, and I am Donut Operator.
Donut, what an amazing intro. Black Nick, great to meet you.
It's good to meet you. Man, it's not the first time we met. So
I know.
It's good shit.
We met in the bus on the way back from range day.
And we got to nerd out on cameras.
Yeah, I know. Black Nick, great to meet you. White Nick, great to meet you.
Hi.
God, it's like looking in a mirror.
It's very similar.
Twins. It's like, saying
It's
doesn't
uncanny.
I love how we were just super stoked. Super happy you're here. I'm very stoked you're here. This is just going to be a nerd autism episode of war history. Got a lot of questions for you.
Oh, God.
And then our boy Nick over here.
Hi.
Good time. How was filming last night?
It was good. It was fine. I got blood all over me. It washed out, though, except for on my boots, which, thankfully they were, like, new a week ago, so that works out.
You're like, hey,
So typical.
So you did, what were you filming yesterday?
Oh, we had a skit for the new Pepperbox thingamajig. I had an idea. I've talked about it before. It's the same skit I've talked about forever. It's like the concept is like Red Dawn, China invades, paratroopers come down, whatever. Me and like a couple other American soldiers get captured. We're getting interrogated. And then I'm not going to say exactly how it happens, but basically the Chinese are very excited about their upcoming offensive because they believe that the area that they're going to be invading next is going to be a lot easier than the combat they've seen so far because this area of the country has the strictest gun laws. And then we're all tied up with like blood all over us. And then the Asian guy's like, it's called Chicago. And we just all start dying laughing. Like,
The safest place, easy. It's called a Chicago. Doing a Japanese accent for the Chinese people, but whatever.
potato.
I'm so stoked.
I
for
thought
that
New
one.
Jersey was going to catch a stray with that one.
It's never too late.
It's never a stray when it comes to New Jersey. It was intentional.
An aimed shot, a well-placed.
You're not catching strays. You were catching what was thrown.
The pitcher's aiming there.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm fucking stoked for that. Oh yeah, we got the new Double Tap T. Came out, 2 weeks ago now. And then is the new one out? We have Goth Girl Spit. Should be launching also today when you watch this, which is the most wild energy drink.
It's pretty rad.
It's really dope cover
It's called
art.
Goth Girl Spit.
Spit,
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
It tastes-
brings back memories. It reminds me of high school.
Yeah.
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 No one else went through a Goth Girl phase? No, that's...
You just dressed up one like one?
That was a different phase. That was college.
I just get Cappy's a
I
goth girl.
mean, in high school, I had a little bit of a thing for the goth women. Yeah, there's something very dark about them
Daddy
that just
problems.
draws. Yes, exactly. And that the low self-esteem, I guess, is kind of what allowed me to get in there in the first place. So.
Well, I targeted them. They were my prey. They were weak. It is. Didn't that phase stop for like 10 or 20 years?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a economic recession indicator. This is my going theory.
Wait.
You gotta
elaborate
because right
on that.
before 2008.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whenever the goths start showing back up and
Yeah.
baggy pants are in
no.
style, the economy's about
Well,
to
it's
crash.
coming back again now,
I
right?
know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
The housing market's going to crash in any minute. We've got 3 years. Like, I saw a pair of jean coats for the first time in 15 years the other day. I was like, that's not fucking good. I'm about to short real estate.
Yeah.
Hot Topics blowing up right in their stocks are through the roof.
Bro.
Oh no.
I'm telling you right now, as soon as the Juggalos become popular again, we've got like we've got 4 minutes.
If you see parties out in the woods and like a dim fire somewhere and they're all chanting their Juggalo shit, you know it's time. You know it's the days are numbered.
This is true.
Oh, Juggalos, we love you. Y'all,
That's a hell of a theory.
Just saying.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
actually
like,
History
tracking.
repeats itself. Although I did have I'm gonna toot my own horn here. I made the greatest call of all time on Twitter last year, and it came true. It was creepy.
Which one was
in 2024, in like November or like early 2025, there was an article that orcas are wearing fish on their heads again. Which was a phenomenon that we haven't seen since, I forget the year, it was like 1985 or whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, 1985, orcas are wearing fish on their heads. The president is a Republican former TV celebrity. The U.S. Navy destroys all of Iran's Navy. And then I was like, 2025, the orcas are wearing fish on their heads. The president is a Republican former celebrity. ... And then 6 months later, we destroyed Iran's Navy. I was like,
Yeah.
oh!
Yeah.
It was the greatest call of all time.
Be a great Kalshi bet.
It really does feel like the 80s is coming back again. I mean, we're back in South America again, invading countries there, doing basically like Panama version 2, Electric Boogaloo.
We should take it back.
All of it.
Unpopular opinion, we should take back Panama. I'm just saying, I'm for it.
I think less people think that's unpopular. I think they don't want to say it out loud.
Like, no. We dug the giant trench. It's ours.
Yes.
Just saying.
How is now with, or I guess on your side, because that's what you deep dive into. What are you seeing with the cartel and then the U.S. soldiers? You just did a video on kidnapping or assassinating.
The cartel stuff is crazy. So CIA ground branch is in Mexico right now, just murking dudes, just blowing up cartel vehicles. They have it on camera. Yeah. So I'm flipping through Instagram the other day, and this video comes up, and casually a car explodes, and then it says, U.S. officials say that they have CIA paramilitary in Mexico killing cartel bosses. It's fucking wild.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Hell yeah.
So this is like 70s, 80s. This is what we did, right?
Well, the beautiful thing about the 80s and Latin America was that we were just everywhere. The CIA had like death squads everywhere in El Salvador. They were just killing fields of bodies, and we're back at it again. Because every time you got to go back, you got to mow the grass every once in a while, and that's
Mexicans,
but they're doing it smarter now. They're doing it a little bit smarter, instead of like wholesale killing and arming groups that might have blowback. You just go and they take out one cartel boss, and a little more surgical.
CIA is over here playing Guess Who.
Sicario, which is crazy. You have some of those bosses, they don't even know what they look like. I always find that fascinating. They hid themselves that well throughout their life that they just don't have pictures of them. Like,
you want to hear a hilarious story of how they killed El Mencho? So El Mencho was the biggest cartel boss in Mexico. They killed him like 2 months ago, and the way they did it was the CIA, because they don't know what he still looks like. He might have gotten facial reconstructive surgery.
We don't know what he looks like,
but they do know.
We got him. We got him.
After the drone hits, bad news. We still don't know what he looked like.
He's definitely one of those 5 bodies.
They went through. He was meeting up with an OnlyFans chick, and they triangulated his position based on going through the metadata of him talking to this OnlyFans girl to have her come and meet him.
We don't know what this guy looks like. I bet he likes. We can figure it out.
One thing we are for sure on. And that they just blow up the like how did that raid go down?
So the great thing about the way we do operations a little bit smarter now is we work through by, with, and through. We work through the Mexican military, so they send in the Mexican Marines to kill everybody, and they advise it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
So it's them still like, hey, we're not doing it. I mean, it's like the end of Iraq where it's like, hey,
So that's,
IA's taking over, or these little communities hand off.
we've done, it's exactly that. We took the Iraq Afghanistan model and we're just applying it to Mexico.
It worked really good both times,
There was,
especially when we left.
yeah, I don't remember a single problem with that.
I sent you something. That's what the CIA was like. As soon as the OnlyFans girl showed up.
You're gonna make me cowabunga? Dude, what the how I'm surprised they're still doing that tactic though. It's like this hasn't worked yet, so what's going to change this time if we'll back them?
I mean, not to address the whore in the room, but is the OnlyFans girl okay?
You know, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't think she died. I don't know for certain, but hopefully.
Did she know any
They
of this
followed
was
her
going
there.
on?
Two girls, one
they
drone.
just-
She didn't even know.
They followed her to the like lake house in
Talk about an asset.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see this guy. Here's my location. Just make sure, like, call me in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Calls back in 5 minutes. Doesn't answer. Then trying to explain that to anyone after the fact. How'd your date go? People, bodies everywhere.
That's the future of warfare, is just exploiting dudes trying to get laid. That's what the Ukrainians were doing to the Russians.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they were all getting on there pretending to be hot girls on Instagram and shit.
We've done this every time. World War, like Cold War.
I know, but it's just so much easier now with cell phones
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like that, they were
Yeah.
literally getting all the Russian soldiers to be like messaging these girls on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh, when are you coming through my town? Maybe we can meet up." Blah blah blah, and they're like, "Oh, my unit will be there in 3 days." Now they're tracking troop movements because some dude's trying to get laid. Like,
They're sending like HIMARS fucking U.S. provided missiles right to their coordinate like, based on that. Yeah, it's wild.
And it doesn't matter if you tell them not to do this because it's dudes. And when you see even the catfish, the guys that get catfished, you're like, oh, like, doesn't fucking matter how obvious this is a ploy. They're going to fall for it. Well, yeah, I'm going to meet her in 2 years. She needed me to pay my...
It's easy for me to laugh at them, but if I'm a Russian soldier, I would and I'm like 20 years old, 100% sure I'm gonna get missiled. I'm gonna match with that chick and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
the other unfair part that like I don't think I've ever seen anybody bring this aspect up. Whereas like if we actually did go to war with Russia or China or any of these adversaries, our troops have a massive advantage at spotting bullshit because of internet literacy, because they've dealt with it their whole lives, because we have unrestricted internet.
Oh,
Imagine
Yeah.
us trying to fuck with Chinese soldiers that have had extremely strict censored internet their entire lives. They're falling for level 1 scams out of the gate because they've never seen it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
no different than what North Korea with when they got access to the internet.
Tell me more.
When they first got access to the internet, North Korean soldiers out of Russia,
Oh yeah, and they jerked themselves off to death.
they just went on a
command all
masturbation.
They became like the fucking 55th Gooning Brigade.
That's such a good shirt. The 50th Gooning Brigade. Dude, they had to like cut phone restrict. They like started restricting phones because they're like, oh.
It was in Kursk. They sent the North Koreans to Kursk and they couldn't handle it. They couldn't. It was taking them out more than the Ukrainians. Oh my god! But like, okay, so I
So
feel
much
like
proof on that's all you need.
If-
It's instant like.
if World War III happens,
I'm sorry. It's literally like when, you know, the colonists or whatever come over and they're like, our immune system can't handle these new diseases. Boom. It's that, but it's the internet. Just like that's what it is.
They're invading.
it
What
is
are we
more
going
of
to
a
do?
disease. Yes.
They're invading. What do we do? Turn on the internet. Give it free, open internet.
We don't need nukes. We have fucking Starlink. It's like, we just
Hand
hear
out
me
cell
out.
phones.
Let's give the enemy free internet. What? Why? We're helping them. No, we're not. No, we're not.
Drop some iPads, some phones, and free internet. Free, has the password on the back for the Wi-Fi. Connect here, do this. Picture of underneath it.
Have you ever woken up and felt the immediate need for a nicotine pouch or a cup of coffee?
I can't talk. It says no Nick on the can.
Yeah, no Nick allowed.
Big on. How many pouches, cups of coffee, or energy drinks do you need throughout the day to stop from crashing?
Too many.
Did those things cause anxiety or make you feel on edge?
I love edging.
Well, that's why using Ultra pouches can be a game changer for your energy levels. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch.
They deliver ultimate focus and energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours, all without nicotine or caffeine.
Well, if they don't have nicotine, what's in them?
Great question. Ultra partnered with leading neurosciences to develop these pouches, Cody.
You mean they have nootropics and adaptogens in them?
I know you mispronounced nootropics, but yeah, they got those.
Nootropics!
And adaptogens.
They use Infinity, all rights reserved, PX,
Alpha, GPC.
L-theanine, a totally naturally occurring amino acid.
And vitamin B6 and B12.
New customers can use the code UNSUB to get 15% off takeultra.com.
That's takeultra.com and use code UNSUB, UNSUB. I can't spell, I hope you can.
After your purchase, they're gonna ask you where you heard about them. Tell them UNSUB sends their regards.
Please, for the love of God, show your support.
I want when that big war happens, I want to be part of that propaganda unit.
Oh, bro.
That you know how they basically knighted a bunch of Silicon Valley dudes and they made them.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Oh, so
I was there.
Right.
I was in the room when it happened.
And they made them generals or some shit because
lieutenant
they were
colonels.
Yep. Okay.
Lieutenant colonels.
I want them to make us like lieutenant colonels of the propaganda brigade. So that
We're calling in a group of specialists. Just complete goon squad of YouTubers walking in. Trust me.
in slow motion. I trip.
It's like Monsters Inc. when the scarers are walking into the room in slow motion.
Yep, the lieutenant colonel things. We have no idea anything about that.
we need experts in propaganda. I got you.
I know a guy.
I mean, we could do some damage real fast.
I would love nothing more than to pitch giving the enemy free internet and iPads to a room full of generals. I know this sounds crazy. They're going to jerk themselves off to death. I promise you.
Promise.
I know.
They're going to die.
You're an officer. How would you respond to that pitch?
Oh yeah.
It's all about marketing. It's all about marketing. What do I get out of this?
Sir, we're gonna need $37 million for this mission.
We came up on an entire company that looked like they'd just been drained of life. I don't know what happened.
Did a succubus come through here? Straight mummify an entire army.
There's tissues everywhere. No casings. It's just tissue. Wads of tissues. What is this?
You can see where ground zero, ground zero was.
Yes. Our morale patch is just like the sploosh emoji.
Yeah, it's just the the
splash.
3 drops.
Yes.
You can do like skill badges, like you level up like basic branch.
Keep
The
going up.
expert splooge.
God, that's a skit by itself. Just walking up, turning around, vomiting. What happened here? Don't go in. You don't want to see. It's that slow, like walk in. One guy's like, turning, just drained.
Whatever you do, don't put your nods on. You'll go blind. There's cum everywhere.
Was this a concentration camp? No, it's just jerked themselves off to this level.
That's fucking, the archaeologists are digging up the bones. Like, whatever career field this man had, he really used his right arm a lot more. You can tell by the bone density on his right side.
It's a lack of calcium, Frank.
I just put archaeologists. It's just this room. It's dudes side by side with a square object. We have no idea what happened. They seem to be grasping at something to save their lives while also grasping their penis.
Sir, why are they in a circle with each other? What are they doing there?
Limp Biscuit. A ritual.
What's that
from the
biscuit in the middle?
1900s? I'm glad you guys are here. Black Nick. Why
Yes.
do we call you Black Nick, by the way? Actually, introduce yourself. I need you guys to tell your story time.
Yeah, so Tactically Acquired, name's Nick. I saw him doing something on YouTube. I was like, I could rip that off. So
I love you so much.
And I was like, that was it. Had to wade through all the people talking shit. And now here we are, sitting next to the OG Nick.
I thought it was funny, so I brought him here. He even named his channel Tactically Acquired because he stole my shit.
I know, he's always spoke so positive of you about that. He's like, hey, you guys see this dude? We should have him on. I'm like, Mike, and we looked at your guy. I was like, yeah, if you're down. It's like, yeah, he's fucking really good, but his name's Nick. He's black. And he does exactly my thing, and he admits to what he does.
That's funny.
That's great.
It's capitalism.
Dude, it's so much better to do that because a lot of the times then you're honoring that person because you're like, dude, I love what you did, and it inspired me to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then there is enough internet.
Yeah. What's crazy is it's coming full circle because like he helped me out, and now I've got a guy who reached out to me, and I'm helping him out. That guy I told you about that you met at the live show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, can you scoot your chair forward just a smidge?
Yes,
no, not you.
Ooh, no.
Bam. There we go. I was like, just making sure those mics are good.
No, my whole thing was I watched one of his videos and I was like, because I was going to do a video on, I think it was Chuck
Mawhinney.
And I was like, every time I go to do a video, like I'll do all my research and then I'll go through and I'll watch all or most of the YouTube videos on YouTube about that person just to like read the comments. Because the comments, like if they fucked anything up, the comments let them know. So it's like, I don't want to make the same mistake. Or the comments will be like, I can't believe you didn't talk about this. I'll be like, well, what the is that? Sometimes it's a real thing that should be talked about. Sometimes it's just like a rumor, whatever. So like, it gives me all of the, like, I don't want to give the most of the story or whatever. So I go to look at this Chuck Mawhinney and there's like 3 videos on him. And one of them's by him. And I watch his video. I was like, this motherfucker hit every talking point that I would have hit. This is bullshit. I just didn't even do the video after that.
I hate this guy already.
Literally the first time it's ever happened. Because every time I go to do a video on a war hero, it's like, okay, here's the first one. Here's 5 other YouTubers that just watched that guy's video and regurgitated what he said. And it's just obvious that it's like, okay, you read the Wikipedia page and that's fucking it. You didn't go read the fucking book. You didn't do any research whatsoever. And it's like, he was the first other YouTuber I'd ever come across. It was like, God damn it, this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. It pisses me off. So then I like reached out and then started working with him more.
Well, he commented on that video. I was driving down, shouldn't text and don't text and drive. And
N-word? What?
Oh, look. Like, Nick is the N-word.
I know.
That's what you meant. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got it. No, like, I don't know.
How have I not come up with the Nick is the N-word joke yet? How have I not come up with that?
We're only at a level 2 on the racism. We got to get those numbers up. Okay. No, like it just popped up on my YouTube studio, like, you know, Fat Electrician commented, and I'm just reading this. The most hyped I've ever been. Just ever.
I bet.
He saw that, oh, this guy's going to be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was that feeling at first.
Dude, the comment section, people talking on someone else's behalf, like ripping off Fat. Dude, I have them on my phone. I used to save all the negative comments like David Goggins style, just looking at them. I still have them in my phone.
You guys are wild for that.
I love it.
It motivates me.
100%. Timu David Goggins.
When did you get originally into like World War II history stuff? Was it from watching Nick's videos or was it like old school history channel?
So I've been trying to do like something entrepreneur-wise for like 10 years. And everything builds and builds and builds. Like, that's how I learned about cameras and shit. I used to do, like, fidget spinners, and that's how I got into cameras and just all kinds of random stuff. Drop shipping.
Fidget spinners?
You say naturally, that's a good open door for cameras.
Yeah. I got into fidget spinners, like, right, like, before they got hyped up. And I was
You're the only black dude that used a fidget spinner.
I was selling them.
I'm trying to think. I was like, I've never seen a black dude be like...
Yeah, first of all, now you have.
I like how you're like fidget spinners. entrepreneurial journey, and you're like this.
Look, they were the hot because they were those fidget cubes. Like when they first came out, the fidget. I was like, man, what's the next thing? It's fidget spinner. So I got them from how's Trump say it? China. Went and China.
Yeah.
Wait. This is how you got into World War II?
Oh no. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It all started with a fidget spinner.
Of course.
It's a circle. Not like fucking I told my wife I wouldn't cuss. All right. Anyway,
Why?
He's gonna cuss.
that's bad. There's number one. No, like, so I started a YouTube channel with my wife. It was a baking channel, and then she didn't want to do that anymore. So then I was doing like a.
Then he got a divorce.
He's like, why did I come on? Why did I come on? It's over. Babe, they deleted the episode. Why? I don't know what happened. Watch it.
I don't know what happened. It was going good, and then it wasn't. But then I did my own channel. I was trying to do like the whole motivational crap or whatever, and I didn't know what to do next. And then my wife, she said, stop trying to separate your military job from like a business, just lean into it. And that's when I ran across your stuff, and I was like, this doesn't suck. I really like this. So then I got into it.
Nice. I like this. Doesn't suck.
Oh, dude,
I'm stealing it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's mine.
100%.
So instead of bicycles, I was like, we'll see how long that joke takes.
That registered. It just registered.
What's
well, you were in military too. So like, as you're saying, you did officer.
Yeah.
And then how long were you in? Can you go in depth? How much depth can
Show
you
some
go
respect.
into?
This is Major Black Nick.
That's
Thank you for your service.
you're welcome.
Like it's Brandon's seat too. Only the highest rank goes there.
Is that what I'm feeling right now?
Yeah.
Just emanating from this chair.
You should run for Congress.
Black
my God.
Brandon.
That's don't make that a thing. No, man, I did all my stuff backwards. I went to college first, and then I went to let me back up a little bit. A girl I was dating for a long time, thought I was going to marry this girl. We broke up. She had two things that she didn't want me to do: join the military, get tattoos. We
This
broke
is the
up.
one with the cooking channel, right?
This was before that. Oh, okay. This was before that, yeah. But it was just interesting. Like it was like as soon as we broke up, I was like, "Well, I'm getting a tattoo. I'm joining the military." That's
Oh, that you were like, I'm
yeah.
sure her.
Just immediately went to do that.
What were you going to college for?
Mechanical engineering.
Damn.
Yeah. So I used to be a mechanical engineer before I went military full time. I'm not smart enough to be a mechanical engineer, by the way.
Dude, that's crazy to me. Way smarter than me. That's the Bezos joke.
And you're an engineer, right? In the military?
Yeah, engineer officer. So I went in to
It's
be
a different type of engineer.
Yeah, well, I wanted to blow stuff up. I just wanted to be a 12 Bravo. I wanted to go hunt IEDs. That's what I wanted to do.
No shit.
And I hand the guy my paperwork. Fun fact, the guy who put me in, the recruiter, he's still a friend of mine. But I handed him my paperwork, and he's like, "Oh, you have a 4-year degree. Ever thought about being an officer?" And I was like, "I guess. I don't know. What does that entail? You got to go to Fort Benning." Okay. I had no idea what I was getting into. None.
Yeah, that's, again, an engineer's.
It fascinates me, just the luck of the draw with the military shit. Because we've interviewed so many like Delta, CAG, like tier 1 operators that have done crazy shit. And 80% of the time, it's always, I had no idea. The recruiter asked if I wanted to be a Navy SEAL in the 1980s. Had no idea what that was. Anyways, I halo jumped out of a plane and saved Captain Phillips. Like,
Yeah.
He did not know what a Navy SEAL was. Like, he was like, I didn't know what a SEAL was. I thought it sounded cool, though.
he's like, they showed me a video of them like doing some dirt bikes and cool shit. And I was like, yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah.
Like, fast forward 15 years, he's tier 1 Delta operator. It's like,
Dev Guru, and he's Terry's the one that he did one of the shots, you know, on the boat. That's he was in command of the boat.
him talking about that was so funny because Terry's like, I just halo jumped into the ocean and board this boat, and they're like, okay, you're the captain now. He's like,
What?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to captain a ship. Like, I'm here to shoot somebody. What do you?
They thought it because Navy. They're like, obviously, he knows boats. It's like,
They're like,
Sailor.
all the sailors. What do you want us to do? Set a heading? I don't fucking know.
Go right. I mean, starboard. I mean,
I know some of those nautical terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh man. So you did Army or
Yeah.
Army, and then you just fucking recruiter was like, oh, okay, you're gonna go to Benning, go through leadership course.
Yeah.
Did you have to go to Ranger?
No.
smart man.
So the only ones that have to do in the officer world, armor and infantry officers have to go through. Engineers, we have sapper.
Yep. Did you
but-
go through Sapper?
So I had orders to go to sapper school when I was at so our version of AIT is called BOLIC, Basic Officer Leader Course, and I went to eBOLIC at Fort Leonard Wood. I had orders to go, but I could not figure out how to manage my knee pain back then, so I just dropped out. I was like, I'm not gonna go.
I mean, a lot of the schools, it looks cool on paper if you're staying in and you're trying to climb the ranks, but
Yeah.
if that's not the overall goal.
Well, really, the reason I wanted to go is I wanted to learn more of the advanced demo or sapper school. But then fast forward a few years, that book is public domain, like the sapper book.
Oh.
Along with there's an improvised explosive book that's also like out there now too. And I was like, oh, so I don't have to go to sapper school to learn this stuff.
Yeah, but what if you could do it really tired and hungry? That's about
That's
what most
pretty
of that
much-
training is like.
All training is that.
Like,
I can do this, but can you do it on 2 hours of sleep for a week, starving?
while you're constipated and hungry at the same time.
And all your friends are judging you and grading you at the same time while we yell at you. It's like, I don't know. Why am I doing this? Actually, we want to know you can handle the stress. Okay.
We have no need to ever be that tired. We don't walk anywhere. We're armor. We don't walk anywhere. So there's no point.
we mechanized is the way to go.
Yeah.
Crunchies, I was happy to get in vehicles anytime we got the opportunity. It's like, do you want to walk back or do you want to hop in a vehicle? Does it have AC? Yeah.
I want my seat. I have my special seat. That's mine.
Hey, you ever just wake up and felt like your mattress sucks and it beat your ass, punched you in the face?
That's crazy. Does the mattress also f your mom?
You ever wake up feeling like you slept in a swamp because of your disgusting, nasty ball sweat?
I see most of you on Reddit, so I know you have.
Time to break up with that mattress.
Get divorced from your mattress. Get a ghost bed.
That hoe.
You're worth more. You're so strong.
Well, guess what? GHOSTBED just launched their new mattress line.
It's designed to keep you cool, supported in all the right areas, if you catch my drift, you giant hog, and help you get sleep.
These beds are built with its patented cooling technology, Brandon.
So you can keep your giant hog cool.
Did you know they're built to last?
That's right, none of that dripping ear nonsense. Every mattress has a 20 or 25-year warranty. That means if I bought one today, it will outlive me before the warranty expires. I don't have much time left.
Especially with as much as you smoke. Way to make it real, Brandon.
Plus 101 night sleep trial.
Don't love it? Send that shit back!
101 nights, that's 3 months risk-free.
They got the full setup!
Adjustable bases and pillows. Buttery soft sheets. Buttery.
And even better, you can get 10% off site-wide when you go to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe and use code unsubscribe.
And that's on top of their everyday deals of mattresses, adjustable bases, and pillows already being up to 50% off. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Why aren't you going and using code unsubscribe?
Hey, go use code unsub.
What's happening? What's going on?
That's ghostbed.com/unsubscribe. Use code unsubscribe. Sleep better. Stay cooler.
This is a threat.
So you military, how long did you do that for total?
Oh, I'm still in. So I'm AGR. I'm active duty guard, which all that means is we have the same active duty requirements, but we do it with like a quarter less of the staff.
Okay.
So like an S1 shop in active duty might have, I don't know, 10 people in it. We have 3.
No shit. Oh yeah, so after I got in the military, I did I was gonna do a job reclass, so I didn't get called back. I was like, dude, all my friends are getting called back, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna turn down sergeant, and then I'll get out, and then I think 3 or 4 of my friends at that time had already got called back in that like 2 months after I've been out. I was like, oh shit, they're calling back everyone right now. So I was like, okay, let me see what options I have. And I was like, oh, I can do welding. I can just reclass as a welder for active or inactive. Guard.
Eli flipping through the job book.
I think we're talking.
Well, it's like drywall with metal. I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. Lawnmower. Oh. It's welding instead of drywall. It's metal. Got this all day. So did that basic, and again, it was that I had to go to school for it, which was the easiest. I love that school. I was like, okay, this is dope. Then went to my unit, and it's, as you're saying, like tiny.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait for the comment section now. Eli just said welding was easy on the internet. They're gonna hate you.
See your weld.
They're gonna hate you.
I don't lay quarters. It's like someone threw change on the steel, and that's it.
Stacking loose change. I love it.
So did that and then showed up to the unit. I was like, oh, okay, this is nice and chill because there was like one dude that was a hua. There was like an E6 and he was just trying to be very hua. And I was like, oh, calm down, homie. I'm like, don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Guard's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
It's a totally different vibe.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. And how long have you done that for now?
I've been in the Guard 13 years, but I've been AGR like 4 or 5.
No shit.
Something like that.
That's awesome.
I volunteered to go. Thought I'd do something cool, but we just went to Kuwait. So
You know how I met him? Like actually met him? Like we talked through the internet before. Fluck hits me up one day. He's like, yeah, guess who I just ran into? Nick from Tactically Acquired. Because they live in the same area. They just bumped into each other.
That's fucking
Yeah.
wild.
I've tried to get ChatGPT to run the numbers on the statistics.
340 million people. And then you just go like this. Now they're both going to walk here at the same time.
I have one editor and he happens to run into him in person.
Yes.
That's astronomical.
So you run into him and then you're like, oh shit, we'll hang out.
Yeah.
It's fucking so weird. So you go through that, and then at the same time, that's when you're like, oh, I'm going to do YouTube, Instagram, Reels, TikTok, or...
Yeah, so you talking about when I decided to start the channel?
Yeah.
Well, so looking at his back catalog of what I could rip off first, so I was like...
Yeah.
By the way, there's so many people that do this and are not open about it. So
you've got to have a starting point to learn.
It's an inspiration.
You have to learn. Like people
don't reinvent the fucking wheel. Sorry, that is the dumbest thing you can do.
Look, it is super easy to sit here and say like, oh, you just the ripping you off thing pisses me off the most because it's like you have no idea what it goes into making a video.
Oh no, God no.
It's like the dude I was talking to that I'm trying to help out. I said, well, you know, how long do you want your videos to be? He said, I was thinking like a little bit shorter, like 45 minutes. And I said, do you have editing experience? He said, no. I said, you might want to temper your expectations like a lot.
You get it because you do camera and editing and you know the entire process. And it is time consuming, especially when you start getting 45-minute videos and hour videos. Like research alone, how much time do you guys spend it? Like even with you, it's like how much time do you guys spend per episode?
Fucking 40 to 80 hours.
Yeah, it's so I think my research is shorter than that, but I eat up the rest of that time because I script my videos.
Oh yeah, he does.
I do not.
No.
Yeah, I don't have that. What was that word you used?
I just have a good memory.
I did it or something. Like it's got that tism. It's got that tism brain. I can't. I ain't got it like that.
Dang. And then Cappy, what did you like?
Well, combined with all the people that work on the videos, it's a lot of hours. Yeah.
Because everything has to be right with you guys. Like otherwise, comments in the internet will flip.
I was telling him before we started the podcast, like, I'm not jealous of him at all.
No.
Because, like, I have the luxury of being like, this happened 50 plus years ago. We know everything we're going to know about this. There will be no new developments, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy for me to be, easier for me to be correct and on the right side. because it's all 2020. He's like, he's putting out updates on an active war where it's like, so he constantly has the.
I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I feel like
Yeah,
all the time. I'm like, am I gonna get this one right, or am I gonna be on the wrong side of this one in history? People are gonna look back one day on my videos and be like, wow, he really got that.
Have you seen Hitler too?
You know what I mean?
We call him
I don't
Cappy's
envy
army.
that at
No,
all.
I would love to see your comment section.
It's actually they're more mature than I would current events is it's emotional, and like people get very emotional about things that are happening today, so it can
That
be
doesn't affect
touchy,
them.
but they're mature boys. They're good boys.
Yeah, you have a good. I think that's one of the keys is having that strong, dedicated community or audience that then they rally behind you, and they also have the patience. Is like, oh, he's going off this information. That's what was given to him.
And a lot of times I'll say that like this is what we know right now, or this is what we think we know, and I will be proven wrong tomorrow probably. Turn out that I'll eat my shoe on this.
So
I think
then
that's
you
the expression.
And then you were like, okay, continue to grow. How many videos had he done before you?
Over 100, probably. I'm sure.
Oh no, I'm not at 100.
No, Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying how many videos did I have already? when
Oh,
he
okay.
started.
So you had 100.
Yeah, I had over 100 for sure by the time he had started.
Yeah, I probably that Chuck and Winnie one, maybe 20, 30.
Still dope feeling. I bet you're like,
Yeah, that was a big jump to go from because I didn't want to do really short videos right off the bat. I knew the goal was 45-minute videos, so that Chuck and Winnie one was that was a big one to be 45 minutes. Side note, that also got me off of Trump did that TikTok ban.
oh yeah.
So TikTok's owned by ByteDance,
Yeah.
I think is the parent
Yeah.
company. So we call it a TikTok ban. It was really a ByteDance ban. My Chuck Winnie video was in a program called CapCut, and I was locked out of it. I was almost done, and I was locked out. No, just a week sunk into editing this thing.
Damn.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. That would be like Adobe just canceling
Yes.
everyone.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, okay.
The hell?
Yeah. So it came back up, exported it, immediately stopped everything I was doing, and was like, am I going DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro?
They probably had like a movie up to this point. They were mid-edit and they're like,
Yeah.
this is the week. And then just, you can't do it. I'd be
Yeah.
like, huh? So then you did that and then fucking keep crushing now. Cause I mean, what's your numbers now? You're doing great.
62,000, something like that.
There's a lot of fucking people. I hate when people, it's like, it's only this. And then I go, imagine in a stadium and 62,000 people are watching you.
Yeah. Yeah.
2,000 feels like a lot.
Yeah.
60,000, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. Like, just people just don't think about it. I know when I wanted to start it, I wanted to get better at speaking and stuff. So I started volunteering. You know, like when we do military ceremonies and someone has to read all the scripts and stuff. I started volunteering to do all that just so I could get better at speaking. I started reading books on how to script write better. So you can kind of okay, why did Nick do this with the hooks and stuff? The best lesson I did was so the first video that we talked about was the Bob Howard.
what happened?
He's like, if we just started talking and we're, oh yeah, what video you're working on? I was like, I just uploaded all my clips to Fluck on my Robert Howard video. And he's just like, fuck. His the same video that he happened to be working on.
Serendipitous.
But it worked out perfect because the book is so fresh on my mind. I got to see how do you take a 350, 400 page book and condense it down to where you don't leave too much out and all that. And it was really interesting seeing the process. I was like, oh shit, he just combined 4 paragraphs into one sentence.
Yeah.
It's just little things like that.
And that can translate. I mean, all y'all know it's that how do I get all this information as quick as possible? And it covers everything. It's no different than reading lines, acting. It is, how do I convey this as fast as possible? Because a lot of people just add word goop just to add it. And you're like, no, get rid of that. Keep those hooks going the entire time. Mm-hmm. And I love these style of podcast episodes because I just get to learn the entire time. I don't have to talk that much. I'm like, oh, this is fucking dope. This is great. So when you actually started, when would you say you started blowing up? Like, oh, it's taking off now.
Oh, it was I know exactly when it was. It was about this time last year. I was in the field. I was really down on myself about it because I really was trying to put more videos out like consistently. And then you had commented on, I think you did I don't know Instagram. What's that?
Reel?
A reel, yeah. Saying, hey, XYZ did a good job on it. And then I just saw it like skyrocket, like a good size spike. That's the first time you see that money that's in the thing. I was like, oh, this is a real thing. Like, that's legit. All
It's
right.
better than the Army. It's way better than the Army.
I'm trying to get him to quit. It's my new passion, unrecruiting. I got Ethan. I'm working on Rich. I'm going to get him.
Not there yet.
Yet.
Not there yet.
It switches real quick.
I'm going to get him. You're not making it to 20. You're not getting a full pension.
You get a certain part. Would you join again right now?
Not right now, I don't think. Not at the moment. No. I think I'd go back. Maybe as an officer. If it was just like a
Weekend job?
Yeah.
No, period.
What's that?
Only reason I'm going back in is if somebody invades here, and then the options are: do I want to join the military or run a guerrilla operation? One of them sounds way funner.
I bet that other one makes a lot of money if we stream it. Just do tutorials on that. Be a good ass time.
I think through all of our years in business on the internet, we've all used Shopify. I've used it for merch and my skate shop and a couple other businesses.
I will actually agree 100% on that. Everything we do is run through Shopify.
Even bunkers run through Shopify.
Our shoes, which is a separate company, is run through Shopify, and they talk together because of Shopify.
Shopify runs the world.
Did you know Shopify will actually help you design a website also, Cody?
I know I didn't know about starting an online store when I started my career online, and Shopify just made it super, super easy for my dumb
Brandon, what happens if people haven't heard about my brand, though?
That's actually easy, Eli. Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-use email and social media campaigns.
Step Cody, what happens if I get stuck?
Shopify is always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer service.
Step support, bro. You got my back.
And your front.
Shopify helps millions of businesses around the world, and
10% of all e-commerce in the US.
From household names like Mattel or Gymshark to new brands just getting started.
Unsub shoes, Unsub merch, bunker.
No shit, we've all been doing this for over a decade, and Shopify is the easiest e-commerce platform we've ever used.
I think every single one of us has used Shopify at one point.
I think all our businesses right now are using Shopify.
Oh, except mine, but that's because it's guns. Can't do that.
Just one of them can't. Turn those dreams into SFX, cha-ching, Shopify new cell sound.
And give them the best shot at success with Shopify.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/unsubpod.
Shopify.com/unsubpod. Mr. Cappy, what are you doing? You have Cappy Army going for how long now?
It's almost been exactly a year. Our first year, and yeah, it's going great, man. We're killing it. We're crushing it.
Your jump, like, it's awesome to see that everyone was like, oh, okay, you switched positions or switched channels, started something new. And
that, by the way, I can say this now, that was terrifying. And I thought for sure, I was like, okay, it's a non-zero chance. I was actually like a year ago, I was doing the podcast with you guys. And I'm like, this is a non-zero chance. In my head, I'm thinking, like, this could all just fucking fall apart. And no one follows me over. It's a goddamn disaster. And also, not just would it be a disaster, it'd be a very public disaster. It's like not, you know when you switch jobs at work and you're like, I'm going to go from IBM to Cisco. It's like, if I fail at Cisco, no one's going to know, whatever. Like, I'll just bury that in my LinkedIn. It would be a monstrous, like, public humiliation ritual for myself.
Well, it is scary because it's like, you got to be doubting yourself as far as like, okay, are these my fans or are they fans of the show and I'm just the current talking head? You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Anybody on SportsCenter could leave SportsCenter. They're not the new SportsCenter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be that.
But the hindsight was, on the outside looking in, I'm pretty sure I was like a lot of other people where it was like, I thought you were tasking purpose.
Yeah, because I was
following you.
So I didn't
not
start.
tasking
The thing,
purpose.
it's weird because obviously you don't start every video with like, "Hey, I'm Chris Cappy and I don't own this channel." By the way, now we're going to talk about.
I just work here.
Like, I just started the channel and
Hey, underpaid
edited all the
employee here.
videos.
What's up?
Yeah, so a lot of people thought that I owned it, and yeah, it was. So it's been a year now, and it's been very freeing to be able to kind of. Before I picked every topic, I made every video myself, but now it's a little bit different because I can also choose how much money to invest in everything. So that's a huge benefit, which was kind of like the one thing I couldn't do before.
And I mean, we had talks even leading up to your split because I was very much, you're going to be fine.
Leave.
Yeah, I was like, everyone is going to follow you. We've watched this happen time and time again. But yeah, it was some conversations because it is that worry. I mean, everyone's experienced it. Like you leaving, even when you're starting and you're like, hopefully, how will I do long form? And then it takes off. Oh shit. How much stress goes into, okay, I'm starting something new. I am making this, but this is an unknown. I have my family to worry about.
Yeah, because wasn't your wife pregnant at the
Yes.
time? Yeah.
Yes. She was 3 months pregnant, and I ran it by her. I was like, I'm not going to do this unless you believe in me and you think that we should do this. Obviously, I'm not going to do it without your blessing. And she said, I believe in you. You gotta see this through. And I was terrified. And now looking back, I don't think before you have a kid, it doesn't feel real. You don't fully understand the responsibility. Now I'm like, what was I thinking? Oh my God, like these diapers cost money. What was I gonna do if I failed? Like, what a stupid thing to do. Thank God it worked out. But yeah, she's a beautiful girl. I'm now a girl dad, and it's a beautiful thing.
Congrats. How old right now?
She's 11 months. She's almost a year. Yeah. I see on Instagram other girl dads. And so apparently Kim Jong-un is a girl dad. And he takes his little daughter out to see the rockets they fire. And I'm like, what? He's kind of growing on me.
Someone's going to clip that.
Yeah. He's growing on me.
He's a good girl dad. Come on, leave him alone.
What a warped sense of reality you grow up to be in his den. Yeah, just every time I walk in the room, people clap like they're Wii Sports characters. Like, that's normal. Like,
yeah.
Imagine trying to find her a date for prom.
Oh my God.
You're not breaking up with her.
Nope.
Not allowed to.
What do you need, honey?
Be like a
tear.
one tear slowly falling down.
Open the door like Mike Lowry. Who is this? Reggie.
Kim Jong-un doing the Bad Boys video with his military police in the background.
Oh, that'd be a good AI clip.
But yeah, I hope one day to take my daughter to missile launches, and
Maybe you two could go together.
that'd be nice.
He watches this, invite you.
Please, yes. If you're in charge of HIMARS launches, I would love to take my daughter to see one. As an American, I feel like we should be able to do that.
You're not talking to Kim Jong-un right now, right?
Actually, now that you mention, I wasn't, but also the invitation is I'm putting this out there for Kim Jong-un as well.
Be a hard one to accept.
I still think the U.S. military would get way more support if they treated it like it was one of those like charity programs, where it's like, oh, donate 16 cents a day to sponsor this child in this impoverished country. And then, every year at Christmas, you get like a picture and like an update. I want that with like my tax dollar. Like, you bought a Hellfire missile that we shot at some cartel member.
Yes.
Bro, this is dope.
Yes.
Be way more popular.
Do you want to buy another?
You bought 7 screws on a B2. Like,
Imagine that you're like, why am I writing a check to the IRS? What am I doing?
The fuck? Happened so quickly.
war bonds.
Your pictures are next to your family photos. Those are my missiles.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like back in World War II, like actually like going around and trying to sell war bonds to the civilian population to get everybody in on the war. Like they never have to do that again because now they can just print more money. But like, what a cool notion of like, we're going to get, this is going to be a popular idea. Actually, we're going to crowdfund war.
It was the Kickstarter of World War II.
Yeah, we go fund me stopping down Nazi Germany and Japan. Like it's literally what happened.
Well, I actually don't know. How did all of that work? Like war bonds, so they would
have fundraisers. So like I talk about in my videos, like a lot of the big war heroes, like John Basilone, after he got his Medal of Honor, like as soon as dudes were getting the Medal of Honor, same thing with Dick Bong, same thing when they captured U-Boat 505. Whenever something incredibly cool happened, they would bring that person back from war and they would go on a war bonds tour. And it was a full PR tour across the country, going on radio shows, doing rallies. And you would have John Basilone telling his story of, stopping the Japanese up on the hill by himself with a machine gun, and Dick Bong shooting down 38 enemies. And people were in the crowd like, oh shit. And then they're like, you guys want to buy war bonds? And it was basically like any other bond where it's like, yeah, give us $20 now. And in 10 years it matures and you get $30. And that's how they raised money to keep building shit for the U.S. military, because they didn't have, fractional reserve banking yet. So they couldn't just be like, print us 15 trillion more dollars, please. So like they actually literally crowdfunded war.
And it worked to a scary degree.
War was also way more popular.
Well, man, that's a really good idea, though. Even if you did that, why do we get rid of the hero stuff?
Imagine trying to bond fund the Iran war. Like we need more missiles.
Yeah, I don't think many people are signing up for that one. I think the Iran one would be a hard sell.
That's my whole point. Is like now that they can just print money, there's no need for it to be a popular. There's no need for it to be a popular endeavor, which kind of fucking sucks. I kind of like the notion of like, hey, the civilian population is not paying for it. We can't go to war. I kind of like that.
I learned something interesting that you might find this interesting. Everyone here really. So the National Guard, the way they recently reorganized it was for that reason. They put a bunch of the combat arms into the National Guard so that if there was like a major war, it would very quickly start to impact the civilian population and families. And it was kind of like the doctrine of why they split it that way was to try to maintain some type of like popular support for the war.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. There's a cool document on it out there that only the people here would find interesting.
Dude, I find like, again, why get rid of that system? As you're saying, that's a great idea. Does the population, we do a democracy, we see what we want to do as a nation, and then we fund that. And I do like even bringing the soldiers, like the Delta dudes that did the raid on in South Argentina, right?
In Venezuela, that'd be so sick. That'd be so sick.
And then they're on radio, they're doing their talks, and they're trying to influence or at least get some, like a hero, as you've said before when we were with General George.
After Korea, after World War II for the most part, but definitely after Korea, we quit having war heroes. Like we just stopped. We quit doing it. And I don't know if it's because we didn't need to raise money anymore or what, but like I think it's a whole obviously I didn't start my channel with the motivation of doing this, but like as something's going successful, you like look for reasons why to keep doing it. And like mine is definitely like, okay, why did we quit highlighting these guys? Why did we quit teaching about these guys? Like, and then you wonder why all the kids today aren't proud to be an American. And it's like, oh, because you guys don't know any of the fucking stories that got you here. Like, look at this badass and tell me that's not awesome. You know what I mean? And then you want, none of the kids care. None of the kids are patriotic anymore. But yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, obviously.
Yeah. Look what they're fed. I mean, that's. I wanted to join, and this wasn't the age of information, though. I was like, watch videos, or 9/11 just happened, so it's just, I want to jump out of planes, watching a lot of movies. It's like, I want to do war and be the cool guy. And now, there's rarely war movies or portrayed in that.
And when there are, I feel like a lot of times the first thing people do is they just tear them down. They look for a reason of why, like, that guy was actually flawed in this way. It's like, he wasn't perfect.
Well, you want to hear the scary stat? There's a new study that came out, and basically they polled living people from different generations on what was like the defining historical moment of your generation. So, for example, Gen X said the defining cultural moment of their generation was the Berlin Wall coming down.
Okay.
Makes sense. Millennials was
9/11.
9/11. You know what Gen Z's cultural defining moment is when they asked kids?
Oh God.
COVID?
Oh, I'm
TikTok shut down for a bit.
2 weeks without a kick.
Mr. Beast.
It was school shootings in general.
School shootings in general.
They just thought that's wild. And
Yeah.
because we've discussed it in the past, Dr. Fox, he did a research paper on this. The 90s were the highest peak of school shootings. The 90s. When we were...
Which really like kind of like Gen X is more...
Yeah, that's what's
time period.
crazy. It's like this is before 9/11, but
Yeah.
people...
That's
We
what
treat it like the monster in the closet. If you have a kiddo and you never talk about the monster in the closet, guess what? They're never going to know about the monster in the closet. If you walk in, tell your kids like, "Hey, good night. Be careful of the monster in your closet," and then you walk out, now kids like, "The fuck did Dad just
Well,
say?"
it's also think about like school, like during the Cold War.
training.
During the Cold War, kids would have like nuclear fallout drills. Like
Duck and cover.
they had the government cartoons with the little turtle duck and cut. Remember, kids, what do you do when you see the Flash? Like, what's the closest thing parallel to that a kid today would be going through? An active shooter drill,
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, it's, I don't know. It's just weird to think about. It's like, and what's the war? Obviously, the Berlin Wall's the Cold War, potential war with Russia. 9/11 is what started GWOT. Like, what's the war outcome or motivation for somebody to join the military service if the biggest cultural event of your childhood and upbringing is a local problem?
Yeah.
So it's I can tell it's tough recruiting
wild.
right now. So like so like 2 assignments ago, I was a associate professor of military science, glorified ROTC instructor, and then after that, I was actually a recruiting commander. So like I was in charge of like the recruiting for the southern part of the state. Never thought I'd do that in my career. Didn't want those assignments, but you go where you're told. It does what it's told. So anyway, that was ROTC. It was wild, the things you find out about. So like COVID has messed these kids up.
Yeah.
It has absolutely messed these kids up. The class I taught, for a lot of my students, I was the only in-person class they had on campus. The rest were all online.
Oh, damn.
Paying full college prices, but like I was the only one in person.
It's got to be hard to recruit.
Like, So on the recruiting part, you're talking like, why did these kids join? Like it was kind of hard to get some of these old timers to understand, like, these kids don't care about patriotism anymore. That's not where they're joining. They don't have that defining moment. A lot of them are joining, and it's the only thing I could sell was either education benefits, like go to college, or get a skill that could translate into a job. So like the 2 hottest things that are easy, or really the 3 hottest things to sell right now, is cyber, signal, and military intelligence, because all those translate into like, 3-letter agency jobs. Like, those are easy sells.
The biggest geopolitical event in their lives has been school shootings.
And COVID. Yeah. But I mean, the most impactful school shootings, and then COVID happened, and it's like, how many fucking kids didn't get to go to prom? How many kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like arguably the point of your life where you learn the most socially and deal with the most rejection and the most everything. Stay in the house. Cover your face.
Don't interact.
Why are you guys so
with
weird? I wonder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Couldn't be anything that you guys did to us.
stand 6 feet apart, even though it's an airborne illness that can travel fucking 80 yards away.
Yeah.
Why? Fauci said so. He also said it didn't make sense. He didn't know where it came from, but fucking do it.
Thankfully, it really doesn't hurt you little ones at all.
COVID was wild. Being still serving when it first happened.
I had just gotten out. I was so fucking happy that I wasn't in for COVID in the military.
You couldn't walk anywhere in uniform without people going like, is it martial law? What's happening right now?
Brandon, what shirt are you wearing?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Eli. I'm wearing my poncho shirt.
That's not what a poncho looks like. It looks lightweight and breathable.
It is lightweight and breathable. It's also fantastic for summer because, like said, it does breathe, it's very lightweight, and it also offers SPF protection.
You mean UPF?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Bad hearing.
Legitimately, on the campaign trail, these ponchos were basically my everyday attire. It's just the perfect mix between looking professional, feeling good, and just being fairly casual.
Is that the Western style? I'm just guessing because the pearls.
It is. Once you go pearl snap, you never go back.
The best promo for this, they weren't our sponsor. The guys and all of us wore them before.
Oh, we sought them out as a sponsor. We were already in love with the shirts, and we were asking them, money, please.
That's the best sell pitch.
It's the best endorsement I can give.
So if you're looking for a lightweight, comfortable shirt for the spring or summer, look no further than Poncho.
Go to ponchooutdoors.com/unsub for $10 off your first order.
PonchoOutdoors.com/unsub. Go check it out.
Bro, it's so funny. You know what the thing was when I was in National Guard?
What's that?
It was right when Obama was leaving office. So 2016. Do you remember Jade Helm?
Yes.
So funny.
I've always wanted to do a video on Jade Helm. I love that's such a great.
I need to have my memory refurbished on that.
National Guard. I'm up in Iowa. Operation Jade Helm. You know how every like mock military field exercise has a mission. It's run like a real military operation. So like, yeah, we're doing this mock mission, Operation Arctic Anvil, Operation Slippery Fist, whatever the it is, right? So the Texas National Guard, their annual training exercise was to provide disaster relief in either Houston or Dallas. And the mock mission's name was Jade Helm. And they had the maps drawn up of like, okay, the units are going to go into this part of the city or whatever, like whatever this fake mission was. Obviously, they weren't actually going out into the city, but all the maps were drawn up. That was what the intel briefs were, yada, yada, yada. It's all fucking fake. These got fucking leaked to the press. And it turned into all the like super crazy right-wing people being like, Barack Obama's going to instill martial law so he doesn't have to leave office and he's going to become a dictator and blah, 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 blah. And it got so hyped up that Texas has like the actual federal Army National Guard, but there's also the Texas Guard that just works for the state of Texas.
Uh-huh.
And they do not, like, they're not technically associated with the U.S. Army, none of that shit. Just a militia group for the state of Texas, basically. They were fucking posted up like outside of Fort Hood, ready to go to war with the United States Army in case Barack Obama tried to instill martial law. And I had people coming up to me like, is this true? Are you going to try to enforce martial law? I was like, bro, I'm an apprentice electrician. You think I'm going to get a call one day and hop in a Humvee with a megaphone and tell everybody to go to bed? Absolutely not. Like, fuck no. Like,
it would not work.
No. No. That was like a real thing. I got asked about it multiple times when this was all going on. It was fucking crazy.
God, what year was this?
2016.
And I think they do it every year, right? They do a version of it, kind of, and they have special forces come in with their helicopters, and they do a mock invasion of like a town, and then people they go crazy every year about how
because
the government's planning for
every year. The government's planning something. Look at all these tanks on trains. It's like, bro, the military's just moving equipment. Why is it now? Because it's summertime and that's when we train. What do you want me to say? Like,
because you'll tear up the roads if you try to drive a convoy of Abrams like down the friggin' 81 highway all the way to wherever the fuck.
People would freak out going to Yakima because Seattle to Yakima, we'd have to do a drive with all the strikers. So you have an entire brigade driving on the road highways there, and you just get to see people freaking the fuck. Yeah. I didn't think about that. They don't even look at it like, oh, it's a military exercise.
It's great. You see it on X. You see it on Twitter all the time. Where they're just people. It'll have like 37,000 likes and it's just a video of tanks going on a train trestle, and people are like, "It's happening! It's World War III, guys."
See, they're thinking that. I'm looking at that and going, there's some poor E4 who's been in the heat, binding down chains.
The worst railhead
for
operation.
Minimum wage.
Below minimum wage.
Yes. Hating life.
They're like, all these strikers on the road. It's like somebody is in there having to drive that, hating life right now.
Oh, dude. Fuck. No, I'm good. Man, I forgot all about that. Okay, so now that you're doing that, do you get in any trouble with the military. Like,
Man-
Nick's out. Ethan,
Man,
we had some fun times with Ethan, depending on what was going on.
I don't know what it is. If I'm just lucky or it's the content that I do because it's history. Everyone's either neutral or really receptive. I haven't gotten a single.
I think again, it's a history
negative
thing.
Yeah.
I think if you were doing like current events or
Yeah.
what a lot of other military influencers do, which is just like being in your uniform, reading headlines from Newsweek that are
Yeah.
like right 40% of the time, you would get a lot more shit.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You're also not in your fucking uniform in every video.
I'll say, okay, yeah.
I think
Smart.
I showed maybe in the whole Tactically Acquired channel, there's maybe like 45 seconds total of me in
like,
uniform.
They're
I've
like
never done it.
skits usually too.
But even then, like
So-
I've done like, I'll just have the tan shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
that's
mean,
it.
it's still there's plausible deniability. Like if I did a skit, nobody would be like, "That's stolen." Like, no, obviously I'm doing a skit. You know what I mean? There's still plausible deniability.
Right.
The fact that you had to come here and say, "Oh no, I'm still in," is the whole reason why it's okay.
Right.
Whereas like a lot of the other military influencers, it's like your whole thing is you're in the military, so we should trust you and know, and that's why you're a reliable source.
Yeah,
which
angry
is where you
cops.
get in trouble.
Yeah.
Angry cops. We're just gonna be like, what the fuck did I do? While his content that he does, his jokes he makes, even on kind of this, and then he is a detective and a drill sergeant. I'm like, you just like playing with gas, homie.
He is, and I've had this conversation with him before. He's Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
He is the Norm Macdonald of the game. He's one of the first military influencers. Like, he pioneered a lot of this, if not all of this. So it's just like, by the time they caught up to being like, that's not okay, he'd already done it. So it's like, he just gets like the forever pass
Yeah,
of like,
true.
Yeah.
he's the loose cannon we didn't catch. The rest of you motherfuckers need to listen. Like,
Yeah, he's just grandfathered in. I remember watching Rich years ago. Yeah,
Same.
he's been doing it for 12 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He's been doing it since
crazy.
Vine.
Yep. I remember I think me and Rich started talking like 2014 for military content.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
in its infancy of social media.
Yeah. Like Drunken Debrief was the retelling of history, military story. Like I'd get you drunk,
Yeah.
you tell a story, and then we'd reenactment it with ADR. Or it's like drunk history,
what,
but
comedy, not Comedy Central.
yeah,
Where was it on? Was
Comedy
it on Comedy Central?
Central? Yeah, drunk history, but it was
remember
Drunken
Comedy
Debrief,
Central was a thing. Yeah,
and
those were the days.
and that was the first of its kind. All those, it's like you get to see the first of their kind, and it's like, oh yeah, this is OG. And then other than Rich, I think Rich is the only one that
Rich
made
is
it
the only
past.
one that's still around. Like Rich was one of the first ones there, and I can't think of anybody else that's had as long of a career successfully as he has in this niche.
Everyone else, started doing other shit. Combat veteran,
Right.
remember him?
Oh yeah.
The other drills aren't you.
Oh,
Usiah?
Yusha Thomas.
Yusha Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know, like any of those guys are doing anymore.
Yeah.
Like even, I mean, he was before and after Black Rifle. Like Black Rifle, I feel like was the turning point when it became like mainstream, and he was there before, he's there after. I mean, it's crazy.
Chugging along, yeah, and still doing both of those.
Still
jobs.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's the most. The weirdest part is he is the one that he has the least likely chance of quitting anything.
No,
He loves
it's never gonna happen.
being a police officer. Loves training privates.
Does it for the love of the game.
He really does.
He's-
100%.
It's gonna be interesting from his perspective because he's been doing it for so long. It's like going back. What was it like back then, Grandpa? Like just seeing how everything's progressed.
I mean,
as far as like,
dude, ad revenue didn't exist. Like a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
was not what it is now. Like
Yeah.
I look at OG, like 2010, you had Freddie and how the money would be made was not. We were not looking at ad revenue for YouTube. It was getting deals to do videos for or commercials. That's how the money was brought into Rocket Jump. Ad revenue was like no one really gave a shit, or the CPMs would have been trash donkey. And then that was probably till 2016, 20. I'm trying to think when ad revenue actually made a difference.
Man, I was.
I know this is like a lot.
Yeah.
I've done this forever now at this point in my life.
I don't see how some of these guys like they'll do like those skit channels and stuff, and they make like pennies on the dollar, and then like all these TikTok influencers and stuff. I mean, they don't make.
Yeah, the CPMs are lower for I think that kind of thing.
It's like 7 cents.
Damn.
Shorts don't pay, dog.
I don't
Cold
do,
out here.
Fine. What's Cappy? What's one of the going to your style of content? What's like one of the scariest things going on right now to you, since you're active in the going on of the world
So
military?
there's kind of two things I think you guys might find cool. I'll get to the scary thing in a second if it's all right.
Go for it.
Something that you guys might find really interesting is the Army's trying to bring back the XM25. They're trying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Should have never been canceled in the first place.
Amen. Amen, brother.
I looked into it. It was bullshit the reason they canceled that. They were worried about us committing too many war crimes because it was awesome.
No, yeah,
that's my theory.
It's not just a theory. I got it confirmed.
Did you really?
Yes.
So I did that in my video, and I was like, sorry, can I?
Go ahead.
The XM25 is a grenade launcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all started out with the Army Futures Weapons Program, and then they had this futuristic grenade launcher that basically every 40 millimeter grenade, is that what it
was a 25
millimeter grenade, you can fire it and then it blows up, like you could
Airburst.
You could laze the target, like say it's a window. You could laze the window and then program the grenade to explode 18 inches past the window. So then shoot through the window and it blows up right in the hole, right? But my whole theory was it's technically a war crime because it's exploding ammunition.
So I learned, I'll tell you, I learned so it is that, and it's a thing on top of it. But basically, so the XM25 was canceled for a couple of reasons. That was like the company that made the XM25 Punisher was in a contract with another company, and they wanted to stop making it because the Army was a pain in the ass to work with. So they used the Geneva Convention thing as kind of like a way to get out of the contract.
Okay.
And they snuck out of this like multi-million-dollar contract that they were stuck. This is just what was told to me by somebody who works at the company for the XM30 that I went and fired. I would test fired the XM30, first civilian to shoot it. And it's crazy because it really is like a sniper rifle grenade launcher where I was putting rounds at 300 meters consistently on the target's face. And I was hitting, and you can hit out to 500 meters. The range was only 400 meters. So I was accurately putting semi-automatic grenades at 400 meters within a 1 meter radius. And it has a 5 meter radius kill range. So instead of 25 millimeter, it's now 30 millimeter, which is like twice the volume, twice the lethality. Buzzword lethality. But
is there any, like when you're tracking, is it just because you were like, hey, I'm dialed in, or is it, hey, this knows what it needs to hit?
So I didn't shoot the laser range find airburst ammo. I shot training ammo because you can't just like blow shit up in Montana and burn down a field apparently. Gay. But so it's semi-automatic, has 5 30 millimeter grenades in the clip or in the magazine, sorry. And I'll see myself out. Thank you guys. Hey, it was really nice to be here.
Boom!
Thanks for having me. I'll see you all.
It just
I love how we're all YouTubers and we all know there's 500 comments angry at him immediately.
The second you're like clips, they were like,
I'm turning so red right now.
Just like the welding thing earlier.
Holy shit.
Eli said welding was easy. Yes.
What have I done? Just ruined my credibility here on Unsubscribe today. Dude, such a cool grenade launch. So cool to hear that story about how, like, yeah, exploding bullets below a certain amount are supposed to be a war crime.
25, dude, sorry, like, again, 300 yards and you're hitting a face.
That's ridiculous.
40 mics, you would have a fucking leaf that you would just guess that it's going to maybe hit.
Your CEP, like circular error probable, is within 4 meters to the left and right and forward, horizontal and vertical. You know, you're aiming for an area. The difference between aiming at an area because you're kind of winging it and like putting your finger up. Like, oh, which way is the wind blowing?
It's an open leaf sight for anyone that's never seen it. It is literally like this,
and now
yards, like 50, 100, and it's giant.
Yeah, now you're hitting the silhouette and you're choosing where to hit on the silhouette. It's an insane capability. There's also this counter drone version to it. So people were giving me shit in the comments for this because I shot the inert sort of it shoots out these razor blades on the side.
Oh, it's like the one missile.
The flying Ginsu Hellfire
It's like the
missile,
Hellfire. That's what I said. It was a mini version of Hellfire. I shot a drone that my buddy gave me the drone that I could shoot, and so I didn't have it flying at me at 300 miles an hour, obviously, because I'm like, I only got 2 of these shots. I don't want to miss. So yeah, it was kind of looked stupid, but I did shoot this drone into oblivion. And there is an airburst version of it, a proximity version, where it detects when it's within 5 meters of a drone automatically through like radio frequencies, and then it just explodes itself. So that's cool.
Oh, that's
But
I like how they shit on you for doing something.
Dude, it's everything.
I was like,
everything.
I was like, they'll think this is cool. Cappy, you're such a loser. Like you couldn't. It's not flying at you at 600 miles an hour.
It's the MMA guys. Well, you can't eye gouge and bite his dick off, so this isn't real fighting. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, I'm sorry.
You hit with the bottom of your fish.
It's not called training if we're actually doing the thing. Like,
I'm also, again, should I have done it that way? Sure, but it was just kind of just me out in Montana with like a
doesn't
dude.
matter. Then it would be, yeah, but you didn't actually have explosives on it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's it. It's
You're not
never
going-
gonna.
yeah.
It'll never be enough. It doesn't
be
matter
enough.
what you do. It will never be enough.
When will it be enough?
Never.
You're not in an active war zone. You don't understand what's going on with the heart rate
Right.
of those soldiers. What the fuck do you know?
It's got to be in
You do-
zone 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
do
take
it-
17 Adderall to make sure that you just recreate that feeling of being under fire.
You do it in a war zone under fire, and then it's like murderer. Yeah. Okay, cool. Lose no matter what. I gotta get jacked, but I gotta be comfortable at the same time.
Oh, they're so pathetic. Oh, that's sad.
That's where today's sponsor comes in, Fabletic. The fine people at Fabletics treat me like a VIP. What does that mean? Well, if you train like me in a Mexican boxing gym that has no air conditioning and 120 degrees in the summer, you want comfortable clothes. Why don't we have an air conditioner, Tony? Seriously, Fabletics, based off of the field, the design, the comfortability, I put it up there with the high-end brands. Minus, you don't have to worry about the high-end price. And on top of that, in the summer, look at these anime shorts. Not only do they have athletic wear, they have just nice clothes to wear in general. So you can just go on your walk, go hang out with the lady or dude. They make just good everyday clothes, like the shorts I'm wearing. Fabletics asks, what piece of clothes do you wear the most? I can tell you, Fabletics, it's the freaking tank tops, because again, Tony doesn't have air conditioning in the boxing gym. Fabletics.com/unsub to save 70 to 80% off everything as a VIP. Take a quick style quiz and be sure to select unsub when prompted to unlock this offer. Again, that's Fabletic.com/unsub to save 70 to 80% off everything as a new VIP. Okay, so that's, you got to play with that.
Dude, the
one.
recoil was insane, by the way, and they don't even try to hide it. It feels like somebody actually stood up and
a fucking
just
30.
donkey kicked you like in the shoulder.
It's a 30 mic.
Yeah. It's powerful.
God, I want to see what those do. Like when the air bursts, because it has to. How much does it fuck up?
Well, I had joked in my video talking about the XM25. I was like, technically the airburst is supposed to be airburst, but because you can program the bullet to explode when you want, there's nothing preventing the grunt from lasing the bad guy and then making it detonate 6 inches inside the bad guy, which is exploding ammunition. And then I put the clip from Terminator 2 when the grenade goes into him and he like blows up on sideways.
He looks down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So is this like not going to give it to every grunt. It's like a squad weapon or...
This is interesting. I love talking about the doctrine side of it. That I find that fascinating. So they're going to, basically they're remaking the whole Army squad, where it's going to be the XM7, and they're going to get rid of 2 XM7s in the squad, and it's instead of your grenadier role, you're just going to be carrying one of these. It's called the precision grenade system.
Grenade launcher guy.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Grenadier. Yeah. The Grenadier's back.
No, grenade launcher guy sounds cooler.
Grenade launcher guy.
I'm sure the Marine Corps has the best MOS names.
I'm the GLG. No big deal.
There you go.
Well, shit up. So now, wait, when you say redoing the squad, like
so in each fire team, you'll have one of these, and you don't carry. I asked about it, and they said you wouldn't carry like an AR or a rifle. You would just have this because there's also shotgun round shells, and this was the one lethal round that I did get to fire. Get this, it's like firing 4 12-gauge buckshot rounds. It has 48.
Hell yeah.
That's
48.
That's got to be a war.
In 40 years, there's going to be some dude with 0 cartilage or bone density in his shoulder. I'm not sure it was service related.
Yes.
100%. Like,
it's like the Gustav giving you. You're not allowed to shoot the Gustav so many times because of
brain damage, concussions.
It has that kind of energy to it. It's
4. And you shot it?
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Beautiful. Yeah. It really gave me a run for my money.
The gun knows you're from New Jersey too.
When I had to shoot we built a 10 or an 8 gauge, but we were doing blank rounds, which found out that sucks way more because you'll throw in, we were putting an object in front of the blunderbuss. It was like an 8 or 10 gauge blunderbuss we built.
Let me see if
and we were filming it. My shoulder was bruised, like the entirety of it. And I shoot everything. I do not get bruised shoulders. That was one of the first times I actually told them, I was like, hey, I got like 2 more shots. I can't do this anymore because they're like, and action, filming. Bah. Like, oh, that really, really sucks.
It has a serious recoil mitigation system in it where the barrel moves back 9 inches. And there's also a massive like buffer spring in it. I'll try to here. I'll show you this. You can see right here. Yeah, it kicks.
That shows that fucking moved you, homie.
Yeah, here. This I think the better one. It's in slow motion, but
damn,
it's just boom.
When in slow motion, the frame goes like this. Like you're here from here.
So it looks like the Warhammer bolter gun, and they have that at their offices. Is like the Warhammer 40K bolter.
Have you seen the Chinese version that I've made fun of on Unsub before, and the internet got super butthurt at me?
They get really butthurt about that because people were commenting on this video. They're like, "Oh, people are making fun of the Chinese." The Chinese version, by the way, is based on an American version that failed. That we were like,
Barrett. It was one Barrett made.
The XM109 that Barrett made, and we walked away from it because we're like, it's 30 pounds, it has ungodly recoil. This new version that we have, I did it. Yep.
You have to see it fire because the scope is on a slide and it's got this big plunger thing. So when the Chinese dudes fire it, the scope hits them in the face, and then you see the whole scope slide forward because they had to design it that way because the eye relief on the scope, if they mounted the scope far enough ahead to where it wouldn't check them, they couldn't see anything. So every time they're getting punched in the orbital bone by this scope.
He's not lying. You have to have the eye relief to look in. It's like one of the OG sniper, like a night vision.
It's like the night vision nod where you have to put your eye into it.
And then that night vision kicks you in the face every time you pull the trigger. And not a little bit.
This new thing that we're working on is it's 11 pounds versus that, which is 30 pounds. So people trying to say, they're like, why are we making fun of China for doing this when we're doing this? No, we're not doing the same thing.
Watch this dude's.
Yeah.
Just got like Mike Tyson right in the face.
Dude. And they have to carry that.
Not good for the eye.
No shit. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Why do people get mad about that?
Because everybody that has the attitude that America's bad, anytime America does anything, it's because somebody else did it first. They just don't like America, so they jump on any opportunity they can to shit on it.
The Chinese communists.
It is wild watching people underestimate the U.S. military and then what we can do. It is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Like, we do war really good. Plus, we've been doing it, it was like 12 years we've not been in war since our country started.
18.
Oh, so we're due. We're due for...
No, shut up. But it's one of those things, even where when recruiting, did you see any of that? Like people joining in? Like younger kids are like, but what if, do I have to go to war? Or, well, aren't they better than us?
Yes. Not the better, they weren't, you're giving them too much credit that they were digging that deep into it. but they were like, well, I have to deploy. And then like, it's like, well, I mean, that's what Uncle Sam's just not giving you these free benefits for nothing. Like, I mean, you may deploy, you may not. Most deployments really aren't that bad. GWAT, like, especially.
I had a blast. It's like, it was a great, easy deployment.
A little bit different era. A little bit different vibe.
Yeah, yours was definitely.
At the time.
Yeah. When we were with Randy, we went to dinner with Randy as he was like his going away party thingy. And that's what I was like, he was like, what unit were you? I was like, 2ID for this in 07 in Moqtadia in Baghdad. He was like, oh, you guys, holy shit, the first striker, they got hammered. I'm like, yeah. It was a great time.
No. My war stories are so different. No shit, there I was. Green bean and Wi-Fi everywhere.
I know, that's why you're like, it's like a deployment. I'm like, wow.
Just go over there and work out.
I mean, and that's what happened a lot of times. When my guys went back the second time, that's all. They were like, dude, you just get jack, get tan.
Yeah. What's crazy, though, is because at the time we were like, I don't understand this mission. Like, what are we doing? And we were just like a presence for Iran, and we were protecting some of the stuff. Some of those strikes hit those places that we were protecting. Mm-hmm. And like, just looking at that in hindsight, because it felt like there was no reason to be over there. And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, but it's like, holy shit, that could have been like a thing.
What are we doing? We're trying to get them to start voting and quit fighting. Oh, how long they've been not voting and fighting? Forever. Oh, I should be able to get this done in 9 months then, I'm sure.
I got a PowerPoint presentation.
It'll persuade them.
If you see slide 2.
That's
all the access
that
you
is
would want.
Such a good idea. We should do that.
So going back to like, for you, what's one of the scariest things that you've been?
I think the scariest thing right now is the Strait of Hormuz for everyone. That has everybody, in a tiffy, pretty worried about what's going to happen there. It's unclear at this point. That's what I'm most worried about, probably, is, and I think there's a lot that we've learned from that war with Iran in terms of what you can kind of paste that onto what it would look like in a war with China, because it's pretty similar.
They have all their Chinese. They have all their equipment.
It's the same thing would happen. Kind of they'd fire these huge volleys of missiles at all of our bases that are in that region. So that's, I think, a microcosm of what we might see in the Pacific, and I would say doesn't look great in terms of interception rates. Because it's just a losing proposition. I think right now, offensive wins. You can't intercept every missile that's coming, and we've kind of learned that. So that's what I'm most worried about, is the Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz is fucking lame. It's just...
I think Ethan's talked about, they complained for a long time, this is the stuff we need to get into, like the missile defense system or interceptions, and then that's what they kept pushing off for, saying we don't need that.
Well,
and now...
Also, just the entire notion of, like, they're not playing to win, so you're not going to win. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not willing to go in there and blow up the systems that fire huge volleys of missiles and blow up the factories that make the missiles, you're never going to fucking win, because the technology and the cost of a missile that's capable of detecting and intercepting a dumb, unguided missile, and it takes a $7 million missile to shoot down a missile that costs $100,000, they're going to keep throwing $100,000 missiles at you all day long, and they're going to bleed you dry first. So it's just the attitude of, like, if they would fucking play to win, they would win really fast and in a hurry, but they're going to sit there and bleed themselves out for as long as they want, because nobody wants to actually just commit and do the thing.
Which is wild. That's the biggest change with war.
You would need ground troops, I think, at this point, basically,
and
to shut that
wants
down.
That.
No one wants that, yeah.
Which, thank God,
it's that quote that I think Kissinger, a lot of people give it to, which is like, the guerrilla army wins if it does not lose, and the conventional army loses if it doesn't win. So we would basically have to go in there and completely win. All they have to do is just kind of survive.
I mean, has America ever lost when the objective was go win? No. But when it's like, okay, well, go over here and just kind of walk around and like...
Hearts and minds.
Yeah, you can shoot people, but you have to wait until they rack their gun and then point it at you. And then even then, we should probably wait till they fire first. And then you can return fire. And then if you do shoot somebody and his family members say that, oh, it was celebratory gunfire, then we're going to give that guy $50,000 of your taxed money. Like, no, fuck that. Either go do the thing or leave him alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Hearts and minds never won.
No.
ever.
And the
No,
second,
that's not true. It worked in Japan. It worked in Germany.
I mean, but what was that? What did we do before?
That was because we did the fucking thing first. It was like, okay, you guys learn your lesson? You want a sandwich now? Okay, cool. Now we're going to be buddies. Like, do it or don't.
And then you had, hey, okay, Emperor, do something you've never done. Like, that was, and it was highly successful. And still, I mean, you've discussed it, we've discussed it, where we got to see a culture people that we've never seen, whereas we're going to not believe the American won and still defend 20 years after 30 years?
1976, I think, was the last guy, Hiro Onoda, in the Philippines.
Which is like that level of, what is that, national pride? Or I don't know.
Radicalization, yeah.
Yeah.
Indoctrination.
But on the flip side, it was, oh, look how Japan prospered after that. Yeah, we did, 10 years? I forget how long we helped.
When we were there, like, boots on the ground for 10 years, but, I mean, we continued to help forever. I mean, it was basically like, all right, we won, fuckers. Start making Toyotas. It worked out great. I need Seiko watches, Toyotas, Nintendos. I also, hear me out, I want a company. I want one fucking store where I can buy a dirt bike and a piano, all right? Get to it. Chop, chop. We'll call it Yamaha. It's going to be great.
We also draw this girl with
bigger tits. Fantastic. Hear me out. What if she had an octopus? No, and you know what? Never mind.
Do we blur it out? Just enough, and only their private parts. Why? I don't know. God. So how do you think the straight's going?
Dude, that's what I'm looking. What I'm
Pretty
trying
gay.
to think.
Pretty gay. just people on the side protesting with this is gay.
Do we have the Gayatola shirts around here somewhere?
Gayatola. The Gayatola.
I don't think you've seen them.
Oh, I gotta. They're over there, but I
got
should be
Gayatola
wearing
shirts?
Someone brought them in here. Yeah, they're amazing. You're gonna love them.
But did Finn come in here with them?
Yeah.
Who did? Wait.
Finn walked in here earlier. They might be on the stairs right there. I don't know if they were moved.
What?
Oh, right here. We got him. Amazing. Yes.
What is this? Gayatola. Oh my god. Are these yours?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
who they
someone
are.
just made these?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them in here somewhere.
So good.
It's my favorite Tola. But yeah, I'm looking forward and thinking, like, where does this end? Does this end with Iran basically has a toll booth there and they're allowed to kind of just charge $2 million to whoever goes through? Or are we going to blockade them for 12 months? It's just, it's a standoff and nobody kind of wants any part of it. It's not good for anyone right now. It's shutting down Iran's most of their economy and it's driving up all the gas prices here. I think some of us may have noticed. It's no bueno.
What a good idea. What if the enemy was more desperate?
That works good.
Yeah.
They'll give up then.
Yeah. Yeah. That works. Based on my extensive knowledge of, I don't know, basic psychology of every living creature on the fucking planet. It's always when animals are desperate that they're most reasonable.
Yeah.
Good. Didn't the last barrels just start arriving? Because it's like a 3 to 6 month process.
Yeah.
They said in the next few weeks to expect maybe some kind of catastrophic spike in the prices. But yeah, it's... I think they were hoping for a regime change really quickly. I think they were like, let's go in, let's pound here, kill that, and then we'll set up somebody like similar to in Venezuela. They'll come in. They won't be democratic, but who gives a shit? They'll be more pliable to the U.S. It'll be great. And listen, like whether I agreed with the war or not, the reasons for starting it or like any of that, that's a different conversation. But I think how it's going right now is not well, whether it was the right choice or not. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Also, even if you did agree with the war, you kind of get to be like, I agreed with it, but they're not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, do it or don't. Shit or get off the pot. Like, are we doing this or not? We're just dragging this out and making it miserable for fucking everybody. It's dumb.
It almost, because it's almost like a no-win situation for us where you can't, if we walked away now, then Iran has control. There's no freedom of navigation there. And that is a non-starter for the U.S. And at the same time, they're never going to agree. I mean, I think what happens is I think we bomb them again. I don't know.
I would bet on
I don't
that.
know.
I don't think that's a hard
I don't know.
guess.
I think,
It's like, well, the first round didn't work.
Yeah, right.
Let's try again.
Maybe it'll be different.
New military leadership.
They're putting underwater mines out. It's like, I've seen this happen before. I saw what happened last time they did just put some mines out. One U.S. ship got too close. The USS Samuel B. Roberts almost got sunk. And then they flattened their whole fucking Navy in 8 hours.
So that's what I think could happen is if when we bomb them again and then maybe we send some escorts in. And then I think if a ship gets hit by a missile, that might maybe create the political will for some kind of ground troops. But I think what Iran's been doing is they've been purposely trying to not create mass casualty events purposefully so that we don't have that kind of rah-rah, like they killed 100 U.S. troops, let's go in there and fuck them up. It's smarter for them to just, let's bomb their airplanes, let's bomb their equipment, and not get them all jazzed up on fucking invading us.
It's a hard one because right now I think this is one of the wars going into it no one wanted. Like that's one of the main
I wish
issues.
there was a different Middle Eastern country that like had a massive military that was committed to controlling Iran. I just wish that existed in the region.
If only.
Whoops.
Poor Nick. You're like, I can't say anything because
I'm over here just-
I support Army America. He's just sweating over here.
Just sitting over here in a reverse Oreo trying to not get fired.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, I've read everything on the back of that damn can.
Don't smile,
Sitting there,
Nick.
don't make eye contact.
Oh my God, you got to go on Unsub. How was it? My wife's pissed and the Army's pissed. It's not great.
Great time though.
but them subs though.
My views are up. YouTube has to work now. Everything else is officially on the rocks.
Oh man. Again, it's one of those. I haven't met a vet or GWAT vet that was like, okay, let's do this thing. But a lot of the young people, it was crazy watching that reaction. They're excited for it, which I remember that. I'm sure all you remembered that. Yeah. It's that, oh, I want to join. I want to do war. And it's that 20 years. How long has it been since like heavy combat in Iraq, Afghanistan?
It's Afghanistan ended, what was it, over 10 years ago now? Or less than 10, sorry. 8, 7. So, and really then it was kind of really quiet there for 5 years or so. So people wanted their chance, I think. But I don't know that anyone was like, other than for wanting their chance. Like, I don't know if there was a lot of, let's hit Iran because it's the right thing.
No. I think we've seen how it plays out each time so far. And this isn't going to be magically different. That's what the hard part is.
It's not like I want Iran to have nuclear weapons at the same time. So
why?
You know what? Now that I think about it, I never thought about why not. Maybe they should have nuclear weapons.
That's the only thing. It's like, you know what?
You did put a positive spin on Kim Jong earlier.
I know. Kim Jong, Iran with nukes.
I don't hate the America bad people. Well, America has nukes. Why can't they have nukes? The same reason my 3-year-old can't have a fucking gun and I can. That's why, dickhead. Like, what are we talking about?
You know what people forget about that as well? Is that America is one of the only places that goes around and stops our own allies from having nuclear weapons. We stopped Taiwan from getting nuclear weapons. We stopped South Korea from getting nuclear. Taiwan was a hair away from getting nuclear weapons, and we came in with the CIA and we were like, stop that or we're done helping you.
I've heard hair. I've never heard hair. So this is a new
that's a new
measuring system.
New
for
unit
me.
of measurement I'm adding to the toolbox for later.
YouTube safe.
I'm not comfortable saying the C word. I'll turn red.
Neither you two. I'll say see though. Fuck. What is so now you've been doing history for years now. What is one of your favorite stories you told up to this point?
Ooh, man, I had to go back through my old videos. Ron Terry, I think that's up there. Ron Terry. So Ron Terry was the father of the gunship. So like the AC-47, C-130, and all that.
AC-40.
So it's
what's that AC?
AC 130.
I thought you said AC-47.
the AC-47.
That's the predecessor to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah. So it was like, I mean, it's that in and of itself, guy made gunship. That's cool. But like the intensity of how he got it done, it was just this year after year, someone else kept trying it. And of course, military not wanting to change, they're like, that's not how we do things. Air Force is like, that's not how we do things. And another guy would pick it up, another guy would pick it up. And then this guy finally is like, I'm doing this. And he just finds an AC-47 and some miniguns somewhere, shows these SOCOM guys, and somehow he bullshits his way into a meeting with Curtis. Is it Curtis LeMay? I'm trying to think his first name.
Yeah, I think so.
General LeMay. He was like the guy over the Air Force at the time. And that the rest was history, essentially. But even then was like, it was just one obstacle after another. Even after the Air Force signed off on it, people were still like, no, you can't do that.
No shit.
Like they said, go to Vietnam, your AC-47s will be there. And they were like blocking him from having them.
So much bureaucracy.
Yeah.
And war was just wild.
It's not a hard pitch. Like, what if I did a drive-by out of a cargo plane? How dope would that be? I'm not feeling it.
But it's always...
What do you mean?
But it's like you're always... It comes down to, can we do something better for cheaper? And that undermines someone's got interest, right?
The AC-130 has so much riz. Love that.
Yeah.
And so he's the individual that just like, I'm going to build a ship around a gun.
So actually, there was
like AC-130 C-47 it's a fucking cargo plane that they put mini guns and artillery out the side.
Yeah.
And it's just like, instead of having, a fast mover like a F-4 Phantom fly over and throw some gunfire and drop a missile and be able to make 2 passes and then like, okay, guys, don't die for 5 more minutes till the next sortie gets to you. It's like, what if we just had a fucking cargo ship with 8 tons of ammo doing fucking death donuts around these guys constantly 24/7?
And we see it in infrared.
Yeah. I like finding stories like that where someone they just kept pushing the envelope, just trying to find a solution to it. Like one of the early videos I did was on the ACH-47 Alpha. So it was called the Guns A Go-Go program. So it was a Chinook. So the Chinook was still like new back then. And someone was like, I can't remember who came up with the idea, but it was endorsed by like General Tolson, I think. But anyway, they were like, what if we just turn this cargo helicopter into a gunship? Because their theory was all gunships, they have to shoot forward and they can't shoot back, so you never fly over. What if we just put guns all the way around it and grenade launchers and rockets?
We'll stabilize the plane with gunfire from all sides.
Yeah. Like I did
the recoil forces just cancel each other
They'll
out.
cancel each other out. It'll be great.
It won't rip it apart.
So enemies are on the right and a huge family having your picnics on the left. Son of a bitch, let it rip.
Yeah. The thing was dope. I did the math on it, and I had some backlash in the comments, but math doesn't care about your feelings. The power to weight ratio, by my estimates, I don't think there's been a helicopter aircraft we've ever fielded that had a higher power to weight ratio. Because you could just carry so much, like it had a gross weight of like 33,000 pounds, and I think it could carry 15,000 pounds of ammo. Because they stripped everything out of this thing.
There's a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
The pilot has to fucking readjust the throttle as they dump ammo because they're constantly getting lighter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah. There were only 2 seats in that thing for the pilot and co-pilot. No one else had seats. They were just sitting on ammo crates and stuff.
Sounds dangerous. I mean, you're good, but also
Just Vietnam.
that's true.
Same vibe. Have you ever seen my Ching Li video?
Yeah.
He's like one of my favorites for doing that.
Yeah.
So Ching Li, the general, he's like most known for being the battleship commander in World War II. So he was an Olympic sniper. He actually held the American and maybe the world record for like the most Olympic medals for a while, all for sharpshooting. And he had really, really bad eyesight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like prior to him like really getting into battleships and pioneering all that, he got put in this like admin position leading up to World War II, where they basically told him like, you're really detail oriented, whatever, just go around the military and unfuck everything. Well, he got fed up with like the bureaucracy. So he's the reason that like every square free inch of space on the deck of a U.S. ship in World War II was covered with AA guns and 50 cals. Because like he knew that it was going to be an air fight. Like he was responsible for a lot of key decisions. He was pivotal in like the VT fuse getting developed, which was arguably a bigger deal than the nuclear bomb in World War II. Like all these decisions he was behind during this period of time.
PT fuse.
Variable time fuse, proximity fuse, what he was talking. So that came out in World War II. Basically, it's an artillery round, and prior to this, it was either mechanical or just free shot. So it was like you would have to set the timer and tell the ammunition when to explode. So you had to fucking guesstimate, oh, that plane looks 3 seconds away, set the timer, and then if you miss all the time. Like the odds of shooting down a plane were very, very low. The VT fuse is a proximity fuse. It emits a little radar transmission, and then once it gets thrown back at it, it knows that the plane's within 15 feet or whatever, and then it explodes. So it was absolutely pivotal in World War II. The Germans, we used it against them, and because you didn't just have to use them against planes, you could basically have your artillery be airburst then. So instead of having your artillery hit the ground and explode, it would explode 15 feet over everybody's heads.
God.
So they were cutting down forests. The Germans were blown away by it. Nobody could figure out how we did it because the ammunition manufactures its own battery in mid-flight. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's got the lead wafers and then the acid inside of it, which I want to come back to the vial of acid thing in a second. But so he was like behind all these decisions. But the funniest part is to cut through all the bureaucracy that he's talking about. He was getting mad that it was taking so long to get his paperwork through because there was like 3 rubber stamps you could hit it with. It was like standard, priority, and urgent. Urgent was the most important. He was stamping everything urgent. Like, I'm fucking important. Let's get this shit done. It wasn't getting through fast enough. So he had a custom rubber stamp made that was frantic, and he used red ink. That way, any Joe Blow handling the paperwork be like, Frank, I've never fucking even seen this, and like take off running. And that's like how he like railroaded so much shit through.
No one knows.
Yeah.
You're in the fucking military. You're like, I don't.
You're some E4. Go take this to General so-and-so. I'll see how important it is. Do I have time for lunch? Oh, shit.
I don't know. I've never seen one. We have to do it now. As an E4, you're not gonna fucking know. Think when you're in the military. How many generals have you met in your position right now?
20 maybe.
Okay, you've actually met quite a few.
He's a major, though. He's an officer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
4 stars?
I've met 2 4-stars.
Which is still like that
But
level.
I don't, man, I'm going to choose my words carefully. Choose my words so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah. Fuck them generals.
Well, I guess okay. So they're really tactical here. Fuck them all.
I'm gonna do an officer thing to caveat what you said.
To piggyback off what Nick said.
Man, I'm like a horrible officer. I do not care about the dog and pony show stuff. I don't look at the next rank. Like,
You're a great officer.
It's some really uncomfortable conversations with like senior leaders sometimes. Like, you ever thought about X, Y? No, I haven't.
You ever thought about treating them like people? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Dude, it is, especially, I don't know why we don't treat them like people in the guard, because you could have like, there could be an E3 who's like a truck driver who has a business that makes like $250,000 a year. And it's like, well, why is he in the guard? Probably because he's bored, or he just wanted to do something different, or maybe he just wanted the insurance.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of, but you never know that if you just, they're people, just talk to them. That's going to get me in trouble. That's fine.
No, you're good. That's a great thing to say. That is a proper leader, in my opinion.
So with like the vial of acid thing inside the VT fuse. You know what that vial was? Christmas lights.
Oh, it's just
they went to GE because they're like, oh, we need millions and millions of tiny little vials filled with liquid. So they went to GE, the biggest manufacturer of Christmas lights in the country, and was like, hey, guess what? You're not making Christmas lights anymore. Start putting acid in these vials. Give them to us. Don't ask questions. And like the reason I bring it up.
Yeah, we 100%.
But like the reason I bring that up is like we were talking about war bonds and just like the random shit that interests me. Because I was an electrician that always worked in factories. So like I've been around manufacturing, mass producing. It's always been like super interesting to me. Like if I had a time machine, I would want to go back and see what it was like working in a factory in World War II. Like, because you go to a factory now, it's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, we make fucking the eggs that go inside Egg McMuffins every day. And we watch them come out of the oven and then we freeze them and we package them. It's like, nobody's super motivated to do their job. You know, they're just showing up, they're punching the clock, whatever. But like, I don't know, what was the workplace like when you're working at the Christmas light factory and then one day it's like, hey, we're building these so our boys over there can go fuck people up. Tommy's super motivated because his son's on Guadalcanal right now. You know what I mean?
No shit.
Like what was the morale of the general workforce like when everybody knew?
I bet it was through the roof. I bet that morale was, so there's a, like
Ford.
Yeah. I was there's a wall in the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. There's a wall and it shows like, this many million, like just this company made this many million crates, like just things you don't think about, like, or just rifles or whatever. And yeah, I'd love to make a video about like Singer, the sewing machine company. They used to make like pistols, like 1911s. Like you said, Ford made the bombers. What were some of the other? I made a video on the M18 Hellcat. I'm pretty sure it was Buick.
No shit.
Made that. It's just all these companies just spun up and they did what they needed to do.
And they manufactured a shit ton. Because that's like Ford, I know they rolled out a lot of planes, right?
Yeah, I don't know the exact numbers. It's something I want to get into.
That's another level of meaning and like purpose behind your work.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, what is the workplace? Because like, I don't know, we've all been to a job that we're just like, I'm literally just here for money. I'm not passionate about this at all. It's like, what is it like when everybody or damn near everybody knows a kid, whether it's their kid, a nephew, the kid down the street that they watched grow up for the past 10 years is like, oh shit, my car factory that I've worked at for 15 years, we're making tanks right now and that kid is going to potentially drive in this fucking tank. Yeah. And like every little thing I do might save his life or whatever. Like that's crazy.
There's a couple of times I feel in history where there's been a national spirit and I don't know that it even always like has to be war. I think sometimes there's just that kind of meaning and purpose behind something that we're building as a nation. And it's important that we get this done.
I think the closest thing for like me would be like Hurricane Katrina. Where like I was from
something
Iowa,
like that,
and we were doing like fundraisers and sending food and water and all kinds of stuff. Like it's the closest thing I've ever experienced. I don't think it's anything to scale, but that was like the one thing from my own life.
I was literally gonna mention because I was down. I live on the I'm not gonna say where I live, but that's where I was from, that area, and like so I remember that 05 era. Seeing communities come together, but that also had a big impact on me wanting to join like the military because I saw the Guard come out in force and just it's like holy crap, just people all coming together. I like seeing that all the natural disasters and I don't like seeing natural disasters, but people coming together.
Everyone's saying something.
People all coming together.
I love seeing natural disasters.
Maybe when we
major.
When we took all the land from the Native Americans, that might have been that was like a national project that we could kind of all get behind. That was kind of like a
technically you're not wrong.
I mean, we all got together and
we rallied as a country.
This place is ours from the sea to the sea.
You guys want casinos or not?
We're giving you $5 an acre. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. Here's some blankets. Why are they sick? It's like, Jesus Christ.
All I'm saying is we need another national project like that. Not exactly like that.
Well, I mean, you're talking about Greenland, trying to get that.
A national project.
Greenland, you're our next project. you're gonna pull us together.
Dude, Ford, 1941 made 691,000 automobiles, and only 160,000 were for civilians.
That's what I like to see.
That's awesome.
Or vehicles.
You know,
Sorry.
they're going back to them again today now for the first time since World War II. They're going to Ford, GE, and they're asking them to start helping with military production at scale.
Thank fuck.
No shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
If you take a look, there's all these articles about them going the Pentagon going to Ford.
That was Randy, by the way.
I mean, it's sounds like Randy.
Sucks that he's
That was what's the new Army light vehicle called?
the ISV.
ISV.
Yeah.
The ISV is a Chevy Colorado. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, well, let's have the Humvee where all the parts are different and unique and they have to be made by some contractor that manufactures shit very slowly. That way, if shit does hit the fan, we run out of parts to fix it. Or we could just take the Chevy Colorado, which is already used to mass producing fucking everything. And then it's just, oh, it'll be harder for the civilians to find parts at O'Reilly's. It's like, why wouldn't you do that? It's what won World War II. Why would you change that?
I mean,
so fucking Halliburton can make more money. Dick Cheney can buy an eighth heart. Fuck off.
and he still has the other 7. It's crazy. It's just all pumping inside him. He's a space marine. It is. Randy got rid of the helicopter too, because they were over budget. Remember the Next Generation helicopter that was supposed to happen?
Yeah, because every helicopter pilot I've talked to, including multiple guys from 169th, or what is...
SOAR?
160th?
Yeah.
Yeah, 160th, the Night Stalkers. Like, I talked to some dudes that are like living legends from there, and they're like, the VTOL doesn't fucking work. I showed you the videos like a year ago because the Marines have the Osprey. Mm-hmm. And he's like, even the pilots were like, I don't know what the fuck it is with having 2 whirligigs on top, but it creates this fucking cyclone current that fucks up everything around it. It's way worse. So like when you watch the Marines try to fast rope out of an Osprey, the rope, you fast rope out of anything, the rope's hanging down by its own weight. And then they slide down. An Osprey, it's like the rope's out the back and it's coming down at like a 45-degree angle, and the first dude down has to lay across the rope to hold it for all the other guys to get down. And then there's another video where they did an Osprey flyover for like a family FRG event, and it's like out at a park in the woods, and they go to fly over and it's folding the trees down, and the family has to take off running because the wind currents coming off this thing are ripping the trees apart, throwing shrapnel everywhere.
Oh god,
Johnny, no!
he's like, it doesn't work. It's a bad idea. It's a bad design. The one by Bell, I think, is the one that won it.
The Valor.
Yeah, and it should have been the other one, the one that looks like a submarine fucked a Black Hawk. Do you know what I mean? It's got the submarine propeller sticking out the back to go faster.
That pusher propeller. So, man, I can't quote it directly, but so I made a video about the Apache, and I was looking into it. So I think I determined inadvertently the Air Force forced us to create the Apache, because we came out with the Cobra, and that was the plan was to do the Cheyenne that had that pusher prop. And then the Air Force said, no, can't have that. That's our lane. There's some kind of law or whatever. They got all butthurt about it. So we got rid of the push propeller, put winglets on it, and put bombs on it, have the Apache. But then, like, fast forward, now we're looking at that pusher thing again. Personally, I think we should just go back to, like, turboprop planes. Like the freaking, what's that one they did? The Sky Warden or whatever?
Yeah.
Just go to that. It's so much cheaper.
Well, they kind of are with that. What's the up-armored crop duster they were making?
the wing and ground concept you talking about?
No, it's literally a fucking up-armored crop duster prop plane that they were starting to go back to just because it's got some ridiculously high loiter time for like special forces guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The Super Tucano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The A20, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, at least they'll have something there at all times.
Right.
Especially if it's against a not a near peer enemy. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? Not everything has to cost $1 billion.
Well, yeah, that's why the A-10 is just constantly staying alive.
I hate that they try to stop it, though. Like, no. It's like, please tell me, when does this not work yet?
I get so annoyed. You know, it doesn't even work that great against tanks. When's the last time we fought somebody with tanks? First of all, it's got the highest kill rate of friendly fires of any other plane. Okay, that's horrible. That's awful. I completely acknowledge that. Also, it's the only plane designed to shoot people on the ground. So kind of fucking makes sense. Not trying to be a dick about it, but what do you expect?
Yeah.
Ground soldiers still feel at ease when they know one's in the air too. Oh no. Wait, we have A-10s on set? Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah, we're good. If something goes awry, hey.
Yeah.
What's up, JTAG?
Yeah. When the Decepticons were about to win, what did we send? A-10 Warthogs. Play the scene.
Man, if you seen this shit.
We need air support, and we need it now.
Friendlies in the area.
It's the helicopter was the it's the Bell.
The
it was
M75?
the Valor, the Skeller Sky, right?
The Bell, the Valor is what like won the contract.
Yeah, it's
For
the
$2 billion, and then Randy's the one that's like, hey, oh, so he's seen the bill. He was like, what the fuck? And then when it would come out, it was going to be out of date anyways, right?
probably.
And then on top of that, his main focus was, okay, expensive. And then watching what was happening in Ukraine, why are we doing this instead of like an unmanned system? And then spending money in that field. And it was still like 5 or 10 years off. It was just a smart choice. It's like looking at something and be like, why are we doing this? Why are we investing this?
I don't know why we don't give units 3D printers.
I have things I'm not allowed to talk about yet that I'll tell you later.
I'm excited. Should whisper it in my ear. I'm excited.
Oh, this is great. Dude, what? So on your side, do you get to do anything new or cool, or is it just like, hey, day-to-day activity is a normal job?
So I cannot remember. The Army changes its training cycle name like all the time. Like it used to be called rearm. I don't know what the hell it's called now. You probably know. I don't know. Like
I don't think so. No.
like like it's so I'm just gonna speak for the Army. So like the first year is like train up or whatever, or like reconsolidation, whatever the hell it's called, and then next 2 years you're kind of training up, and then you have your big culminating event. So it's like NTC is what we do for armor, JRTC, whatever the hell. Then you deploy, or your ready year, mission year. But you have a year in there that's called modernization, and that's when you're getting all your new stuff. So because everything's based on your MTO of your unit. So like they may say, hey, now we want to add, like you mentioned Grenadier, like that's changing. Well, like a couple years back, they said, hey, sapper squads need a designated marksman rifle. So they gave us these new HK
416s.
These were, no, actually, yeah, I think they were, yeah. But it was called the M110 DMR.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Which by the way, that parts list on that thing, it was like every top tier off the shelf, like Geisley this, LaRue that, like everything.
Side note, you know who was a designated marksman for their unit?
Who?
Ethan.
Really?
For his
long balls was?
He was designated marksman when he was a tanker. And you know what he carried for his entire deployment?
M14?
Yes.
No. As a tanker?
He's got some of the hardest deployment pictures I've ever seen. Skinny Ethan rocking a decked out M14
like
sitting on a
EBR
tank.
stock?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised. I had.
Bro, Ethan looks hard as fuck in those pictures. It's awesome.
Still trying to wrap my head around. I didn't even know they had designated marksmen in tanker units.
I didn't know. We got
pop open the hatch. We can get a quick.
M14s kicked in, I want to say like 3 or 4 months into deployment for us. So like, hey, switching these, if you're SDM, it's here, you're getting these. And we're like, oh, fuck yeah, these are dope. They work better too for certain jobs. So we were, I did not know Ethan had one.
Ethan's got some gangster deployment pictures with his EBR fucking M14.
Skeletonized. That's it.
Yeah. Sniper Ethan.
Dude,
his
Sniper
ball
Ethan.
sack's in the air. Yeah. So he knows when the wind's changing. So accurate. What the fuck? No, I never knew that.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, no, if they give us, so they'll figure out if we need new stuff, whatever. Like right now, Like I know our unit or our brigade, like they're fielding the new tank, like the V3 version. I think last year they got the new Paladins, 155s. Which, by the way, like that was the most. I think I can say this now because I had the biggest freedom boner at AT out in the field, man. Just those 155s were going off in the distance, literally in a porta-john, feeling that thing rock. Literally scared the shit out of me. I loved. Oh my god!
Don't stop yet. So one more volley,
dude. I love it.
I'm happy and upset at the Russian tank situation with the Ukraine war because I was so sick of hearing Russian tanks are actually better than American tanks, and then it's just, oh, look at the Bradleys f***ing up all the Russian tanks.
Look at our non-tanks.
Yeah, look at our aluminum infantry support vehicle shit rocking you guys.
Those take people places.
Yeah.
But then on the counter side, it was like, I don't know, Russia was this big, scary boogeyman in the closet for decades and decades and decades. And the whole reason NATO exists was to control Russia. And then Russia comes out swinging and not hard enough to take out Ukraine. And everybody's like, wait a minute. What's this whole NATO thing about again? And now NATO's like on the rocks super hard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. That's why I always said that exact same thing. People want to pretend that like Russia's going to invade Europe tomorrow, but I mean, it's the reason why we're seeing us pull back from Europe right now. Like we're pulling so many troops out because Russia revealed that they can suck at war, and the Europeans don't need us, and like they can do it on their own. But yeah, NATO's having like an identity crisis because of that.
I think China would have the same thing would happen. I believe that's exactly.
China's too embedded in Europe.
No, I mean like if we seen what their capability was because they don't do war.
For sure.
That's where you're going to be like, oh, what the fuck were we afraid of? Military equipment failure, all those little things where.
That's why they're trying to just build up an insanely large force so they can overcome their incompetence. It's the same way that I used to play Command and Conquer when I was growing up. Great real-time strategy game, but the strategy is, since I'm not good at strategy, I'll just build up an insane force of tanks that's so large that I can overcome the fact that like I can't think 3 steps ahead.
Cappy, what's your strategy? A bunch of Chinese
billion
people.
peasants.
Asians as far as I can see.
I mean, that's why like knights in armor came to an end. Because somebody finally figured out, like, okay, well, these guys are unstoppable unless 8 dudes unarmored with daggers jump on his back and open his face mask and stab him in the head. It's like, yep, that'll do it.
So people that don't evolve in combat are the ones that lose. What's his name?
Miyamoto Musashi?
No, the
Sun Tzu?
The Japanese general that before Yoshimoto unified it was Hiroyoshi
Nobunaga.
Nobunaga's like, now we're gonna use guns. We're gonna use guns. Just wait till they get here and just fucking shoot them. And then they're like, it's so dishonorable. And they're like, we don't care. You're fucking dead.
Okay, right in your tombstone.
Yeah,
he cheated. Cool story.
Imagine like you go back like he cheated. He shot at us. Like, did you lose? Yeah. Wait, he's coming here now? It's fucking wild. Well, where can we find both of you or where can the internet find you guys?
YouTube. YouTube at Tactically Acquired.
Find me at Cappy Army on YouTube if you'd like to check out some of the videos there.
And then I think if we have time for an after show, you guys want to do like a quick after?
Yeah, we do that.
Can I pee real quick?
After we close it. Oh, hold on. What's that? You're about to pee. And then I'll join you.
Okay.
We'll sit together.
Thank you for coming to the Unsubscribed Podcast. I was joined here today by Eli Doubletap, Chris Cappy from Cappy Army, our new friend Nick over at Tactically Acquired because he stole my shit, and I am Donut Operator. Thank you for coming.
We love you. His name's Black Nick.
Damn right I stole that shit.
If you